Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Today is currently a Sunday, and we're about to dive into some FBay right on cue. Anyway, today we are going to be playing some Sam & Max Beyond Time and Space. Hi. How you guys doing? I hope everything's good. Happy Easter. Zesiel in the chat says that, apparently we're going to have one specific bunny for Easter this year, and that is going to be Max. I'm predictable, says FA. Hello. Anyway, I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I took a little bit of a break just so that we could get a little bit of a refresher, get some other experiences aside from Sam & Max, but I think we're ready to go. Also, before I dive into doing some more Sam & Max stuff, I feel I should probably say something about how Sam & Max is currently on sale. You can get all 3 of the chapters at fairly cheap prices at the moment. That's how I got mine. So yeah. Funnily enough, 201 is actually a Christmas-themed episode, Lamau. Oh, hey, speaking of holidays, happy 420 as well. Like, for God's sakes. I didn't even think about it because, I'm not a pothead. But somebody on, I think it was on Blue Sky, was just being like, yeah, we're about to have the highest bunny rabbit in all of Easter, of all time. And I'm just like, oh yeah, we are, aren't we? Interesting. Praise it and blaze it. You think Jesus would have been a pothead? Who am I kidding? He absolutely would have been a pothead. Anyway, I don't know if that's blasphemous or not. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive into Sam & Max Beyond Time and Space, shall we? Absolutely would have. All right, let's do the thing. Click that off. Sorry, that's what happens when I put my hand underneath my keyboard. Freaking weird. Oh, shoot. This isn't properly framed. Hold up a second. There we go. That works perfectly fine now. Jesus, the ultimate hippie. Absolutely. All right. What level of audio should we be starting out at, I wonder? I'm going to set it to here, and we're going to see whether or not I need to, raise it or lower it at all. Here we go. Ice Station Santa. Great first episode here. He's the most ancient and powerful opponent they've ever faced. A hairy, bloated pagan god. Santa Claus! With Christmas presents on the attack and carols of gunshots drowning out the bells, Sam & Max must storm the North Pole to bring down a less than jolly foe. Can the freelance police make sense of these Christmas conundrums in time to save the world's children from a holiday tainted by tears, turmoil, and torture me, Elmer? What? I'm sure it'll make sense once we dive in. Let's do the thing. Skunk Ape, Telltale. Here we are. Ah, what a classic setup this is.
Congratulations on another successful peace summit, Mr. President.
Don't congratulate me. Congratulate the Peacemaker.
You crack me up, little brain salad in a blender, Mr. Spatula. He's been acting surly and withdrawn lately, even for a vice president. But I never thought it would come to this.
What?
His lust for power has twisted him into a mockery of the goldfish we once kind of loved. That insouciant
What do you mean?
flapping, that glassy, malevolent stare, like a sociopath or a Fox newscaster. Mr. Spatula has become pure evil.
Staging
What?
a coup, Spatula? Not on my watch. Eliminate him.
No! Oh.
You are my idol.
I didn't.
Flint, pay paper!
Hiya, fellas. Hey, what's the rumpus?
Who?
I'm in the middle of some sensitive PI business.
And we respect your sensitivity.
Is that mechanical goon one of yours?
By the secret sideburns of Isaac Asimov.
My Mametron 9000!
Destroy Simon Max. Destroy Simon Max.
X2 Mametron.
That's what Mr. Spatula gets for sending a hitman with lousy aim. Max, what say we go down and administer a freelance police-style beatdown to that metal monstrosity?
And then dance on its smoking carcass.
It's that attention to detail that makes me glad you're still president, little buddy.
That's right. He's still a president from the previous episode. That's freaking great. Flint Paper, the hard-boiled private eye who has an office next door to theirs, lol. What the? Just random sound effects whenever you pause. What? Okay, this is enough entertainment right here. I don't need any other game. Wait, let me go into settings real quick. Accessibility. Let me see here. Subtitle background. Turn the subtitle background on. Or yeah. Can we turn on subtitles? Oh wait. Subtitle background. No, subtitles. Let's just turn subtitles on, just so you guys have a little bit more of a visual going on. Anyway, I'm sure I got plenty of time. Let's just look around. Whack the
I'm
rats!
surprised this game survived being thrown clear of the Playland and Casino explosion.
Not nearly as surprised as the guy it landed on.
Ouch! Ooh! Oh, I got it. Look, the ones that actually perk up, the ones that speak, those are the ones I'm supposed to be shooting. Okay, I get it now. What the heck's the point of this? Oh, well, shut up.
Again!
Yes, again. Now that I know what I'm doing. There we go. The canaries sung. Ah, son of a bitch. Die.
Nice shooting, kid.
Very nice. Very nice. You know the Weird Al song, The Night Santa Went Crazy? That is basically this episode. Hell yeah! Oh man, I'm looking forward to that. I know several versions of that song, including the, the super violent version. Guess Virginia, now Santa Claus is dead. Some guy from the SWAT team. Hey, you guys are all still here.
Our Broken Reality 2.0 goggles. It's the former president's dismembered head.
Collect all 43.
A souvenir from when Max eliminated Hugh Bliss. Brady's fro must be at least 60% dust mites and skin flakes at this point.
Ooh.
A souvenir from our takedown of the Toy Mafia.
And Leonard is still here.
Keep up the good work, Leonard.
Yeah, you guys don't need to deal with any of this. My file cabinet?
We keep everything filed under S for stuff.
Very organized. Bulletin board.
Pardoned? Have you been abusing your presidential powers again, Max?
That depends on what your definition of abuse is.
Alright. At Max's desk.
I always wondered what the nation's president keeps in his desk.
You don't want to know, Sam. Trust me.
But it's right here and it's so tantalizing and I want to see all of it. Damn it, where'd I fish go?
We didn't see you at all last year, Flint. What gives?
I had one hell of a crazy case, fellas. Foiling a conspiracy in the movie biz, matching wits with a reanimated Grover Cleveland, breaking up Ascension cell phone network, and a showdown with a cult leader on Saturn's largest moon!
Wow! How
Hell
come
yeah,
you never
boy!
get to do cool stuff like that?
I don't know, it gets pretty close to home for us.
We should just accept we'll never teach that chimp to be a darts grandmaster.
At least he's improving. Banana peels are a lot better than what he used to fling at it.
It's filled with Max's receipts from the tanning parlor.
Interesting.
This phone table is the most useless thing on God's green earth.
Sam, I
Aw,
forgot
thank you
about
very
the
much for
closet
the,
again.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you
the
very
second
much for the
most
clip.
useless thing. Good morning, angels. for your next case, you'll have to go undercover, deep undercover, as Queens of the Roller Rink. Bosley will have all the details. Good luck, Angels, and knock 'em dead. I gotta stop moonlighting.
What a freaking reference. How many people are going to get that? And how many other people are going to be like, who's Bosley?
Yes, this is this is I.P. Freely. Do you have Leonard Steak Charmer in the closet? Then you should see a doctor about that. No, wait. Let me start over.
Max, crank calls only work when you call someone besides us.
This is the only phone number I can remember, Sam.
Valid. Honestly, very valid.
It's our Salvia Hispanica Brady Culture Head.
Safe and fun gardening at home with no threat of legal action due to trademark infringement.
I love the devs' dedication to putting in references that nobody but them are likely to understand. No, that's valid. And everybody's like, I understand the reference, even though I never watched the show. I grew up with the Charlie's Angels movie, so, like, I know it a little bit more because of that.
Tripe nachos and a pickle juice sludgy. I must have been sleep snacking again. I haven't done that since I was asleep at camp and somebody put my hand in warm beef fat. Max?
All right, I admit it. But the look on your face was classic.
Too bad it doesn't sing a little tune and tell you to do things anymore.
It doesn't?
Put your hand in there. Put your hand in its mouth.
Prismatology Bliss-tacular Shade a Month calendar.
This month is fabulous.
Hello, Hugh Bliss. Okay, then we got the television going on.
I see that America's Next White Noise is still on the air.
I voted for Bendy Images and the sounds of gravel being poured down a toilet. We really should get rid of that VCR, Sam. It eats tapes.
So do you, but I don't think about throwing you out with the trash. Often. For very long.
That's freaking great.
Essential for interrogating perps and telling spooky ghost stories.
I see frog mariachis. What? Why? Huh? What? And huh?
Mariachi frogs pose just as they appear in nature.
God, that reminds me of like a Rhythm Heaven type of thing. Hey, Pink, how you doing? Okay, rat hole.
We never should have let that deadbeat Jimmy Two-Teeth sublet.
Well, darn. Okay, well, we have accomplished that. Hello, Dorette! Anyway, I think that's everything that you can possibly do in here, aside from Sam's
The
desk.
nerve center of our entire crime-stopping operation.
I did out the demo for Stars and Time. It was pretty fun. Stars and Time. Stars and Time. I'm not sure what that is. God, did we talk about that before? That sounds very familiar. Oh, man. Anyways, let's look at the Mametron
He's tearing
9000.
apart the entire building.
It's taking him a long freaking time. Again, my memory, absolutely bleh. Indie game about time traveling. I played it, it's interesting. Ooh. Let's go, get out of the building before it collapses.
What goes up must come down.
Why are you fools making all that damn racket?
Just to tell you once again, who's bad.
No, Sybil's place!
Good arm on that one.
I'm gonna tear your playhouse down pretty soon.
He may be a mechanized engine of wanton destruction, but his taste in hideous middle-of-the-road pop music is impeccable.
Oh dear, oh dear. The DeSoto! Shit!
Part of our neighborhood has been reduced to rubble.
I won't rest until our entire neighborhood has been reduced to rubble.
Yeah! I like your thinking. Maybe we can get this robot on our side.
I've lost that loving feeling. Oh, oh, oh.
Excuse me, Mr. Ginormous Wind-Up Toy of Destruction, sir.
Yes.
I don't suppose you'd care to stop tearing apart our building.
In truth, it does not matter. I exist only as a mechanized engine for destruction. What I do is what I am, whether I care for it or not.
Oh no, Sam. He's been to community college.
It's trouble, all right.
I can talk down the robot? Okay. Sounds fine to me. Okay, real quick, let me go and take a look at this. Stars in Time. I swear we talked about this. And also, hand. Come on. Oh, yeah, I remember in Stars in Time. I forget, like, maybe we talked about it or something like that. I got it on my wish list now. Righty-o. Yeah, I do remember that. Okay, so,
Would you stop doing this, please?
If you start me up, I'll never stop.
Huh?
I exist to destroy. I am carrying out my sole purpose of existence. So philosophically, the question is not would I stop, but can I stop?
And the answer?
No.
Which raises the question. Would I stop beating his rusty metal ass? Or could I stop?
nice. Please
We'd like
stop.
you to stop tearing apart our neighborhood.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Celebrate good
Freelance
time.
police, you're under arrest.
Put down the building and come peacefully. And only one of us needs to get hurt.
I answer to no authority but that of my mechanized will. I've got to go where I want to go. Do what I want to do.
Oh, friggin' heck. Okay. We're police!
Seriously, you're under arrest. We're police.
All the cops in the donut shop say, way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh.
That's it. No one quotes walk like an Egyptian to me and lives.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry?
Yes and yes.
Aw, I recognize that one. Sorry, I don't know much about music trivia, but I know he's talking music quotes. We're reporting you.
We're gonna report you. What's your serial number?
8675309.
I can't take much more of this, Sam.
I fought the law
And the robot won. That's great. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Please remember to re-enter the building so I may crush you in it.
Will do.
I like how just nonplussed this robot is. DeSoto!
Oh,
Damn it. Okay, can I walk around? Bosco! Help! Do you have some kind of a, like, you know, weird top secret invention that kills robots? Please? I see the wind-up key. I'll probably have to do something with the wind-up key. Parking meter.
this parking meter could withstand anything.
Ah, parking meters. They're like the cockroaches of architecture.
Amazing.
Karma, 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 karma.
Karma chameleon.
Excuse me, Mr. Mametron.
Karma, 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 chameleon.
Yes.
I have a question.
You seem like a smart guy.
For a robot.
Can you explain something to us?
There is no question you could have that I could not answer immediately. Shoot. Metaphorically.
Aw,
Why are you doing this? What if all this is an illusion? Why do fools fall in love? No further questions. Okay, why do fools fall in love sounds like it's gonna be interesting. But why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this?
I have no choice. The dictates of existential philosophy are clear. When a problem comes along, you must whip it,
Whip it good.
Kierkegaard?
Close. Devo.
Devo. Yeah! Do you have free will?
Do you have free will?
There is no such thing as free will. We do only what we are predetermined to do.
hey, robot. Would you be available as a witness for my next war crimes trial?
I should have free time after I destroy you both.
Great.
Crap. Does might make right. I love all these.
Does might make right?
It might.
He's right.
I love rhymes. It's great.
What if everything is an illusion and nothing exists?
That theory was refuted by the ancient Australian philosopher Newton John, who said, "Let's get physical, physical, I want to get physical."
It's all so complicated.
Okay. I want to know, why do fools fall in love?
Why do fools fall in love?
Why do birds sing so gay, and lovers await the break of day?
He's thinking! Give me a minute! Do. Grab the thing. Hey, oh boy.
You were trying to destroy us.
And worse, you butchered every song I wish I'd forgotten.
And another one bites, and another one bites, and
Another one.
bites.
Another one bites the dust.
I hope he didn't fall on anybody important.
We'd better hurry down if we want to loot the body for spare parts.
I call dibs on any delicious candy that might spill from his demolished innards.
Oh, dude. I hope he doesn't run on anything like, you know, out of date.
I have a question, Sam. How do you like me now, Spatula?
I'll ignore that question, Max, in order to say, look, holy knuckle-cracking Kringles on a bullet train with a sack full of ketchup-covered cheese logs.
It does not say that.
We were wrong about Mr. Spatula all along.
What do you mean, we?
This hitman wasn't sent by some lowly goldfish. It was sent from a bleak and desolate wasteland by the most ancient and powerful opponent we've ever faced. A hairy, bloated, pagan god. Santa Claus.
Satan Clues! Lead design. Da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. No, sorry, wrong theme song. Very nice, man. I wonder how many people we ran into in the past that will make, like, you know, a triumphant return. I really hope so. Is it sad that I kind of want to see Hugh Bliss again? You can shoot stuff in the intro? Really? Oh, dang, I didn't know that. Well, I was just entertained by the visuals. That is one tough-ass DeSoto. Survived an entire robot attack.
Well, here we are at the North Pole.
When we find Santa, leave the talking to me. And the hasty trial, the harsh sentencing, and the immediate execution.
Hold on. You can't be Santa's judge, jury, and executioner. Don't I get to do anything?
Oh, okay.
What the hell are
No,
they doing here?
I didn't miss you three.
I don't know.
Shit. I know you're small, but you don't need to be Santa's elves, too. I have a feeling you're gonna like episode 5. Okay. Max, what are you doing all the way over there? You're being followed by the searchlight.
Oh, hey, look, Max. It's the soda poppers. Again.
Again.
We thought you'd all gotten taken out in the Great Dakotan conflict. You must be relieved to see we made it. Right, relieved.
Except all the Dakotas
What are
are
you
now
doing here?
destroyed.
We all got terrible presents from Santa.
So we decided to come to the North Pole and return them.
Better that than spending Christmas Eve with a shotgun aimed at the fireplace. Kids today have no respect for tradition, Sam.
Yeah, the tradition of getting shitty presents. Or coal. One of the two. I never got coal. What was, like, the worst present? I've never had, like, a bad present experience. Or at least I've never tried to, like, account for having a really bad present experience. I remember some of my most, like, memorable present experiences, but I don't remember, like, ever getting a present that I opened up and I was just like, yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know.
Why don't you go inside?
We were on our way in when we heard some frightening noises coming from the workshop.
It almost sounded like... Gunshots?
Yeah, how did you guess?
Sam, why am I the only one who associates Christmas with the sound of gunfire?
Best not to think about it, Max.
I want to make a deep South joke, but
Why don't you go inside?
We're waiting for the shootout to end.
I can respect that.
How?
What did you get from Santa?
A jar full of rhinoceros musk. Yes, another one.
I got a see-through nightie. It's beautiful, but I don't have the hips for it.
I'll trade you. Why? What did you get? Tuberculosis. That's what I gave Sam last year.
And that's why we no longer have Secret Santa at the office.
There's only 2 of you. Unless the goldfish counts. What do you think the goldfish would give as a present? I don't know.
Aren't you guys governors of the Dakotas?
We were, but that wasn't enough. So we annexed Nebraska.
Unfortunately, there was a bit of a disagreement.
With who?
2.5 million voters. They won.
Ha ha ha.
Are you going to run for re-election?
No, now we're focused on environmental issues.
We've got a new respect for nature since we got kicked out of the governor's mansion. Can we stay with you guys? No.
Our house is kind of destroyed as is, so you may want to hold off on that.
We should be going. Christmas isn't going to save itself.
Yeah, not like that snobby, self-sufficient St. Patrick's Day.
Wait, what happened with St. Patrick's Day? Did somebody just get really, really hammered and, like, that was the end of it? Probably. Anyway.
This thing takes yellow snow and bleaches it into fresh sanitary snow.
Want to have a snowball fight?
Not without industrial goggles, I don't.
Yikes. Bleached snowball. What, like the rest of the snow here wasn't good enough for you? Frickin' pansy! Alright. Santa's workshop. A very sad snowman with a pitchfork in it. Tiny topiary. Alright.
He's really let himself go.
Oh, what? That's the first thing you have to say about that? Alright. Is that a... Wait, boiler?
It's a topiary planted in a tiny clay pot.
What's a topiary?
That.
Oh, it's Santa's sleigh. Okay. Interesting.
This must be
The rest of the
Santa's
snow
sleigh.
isn't covered in bleach.
Where does he attach the
Oh.
flying reindeer?
There's a boiler on the back.
Whoa, tough break for the reindeer.
The boiler runs on coal, I think.
Oh, darn. Ain't that... Snow Devil.
My snowball melted.
Oh.
Aw, it's adorable.
I think it might be a warning, Sam.
Still adorable.
Okay. So I gotta take that snowball somewhere quick.
Santa's coal-powered sleigh.
Gosh darn it, technology is taking all of our jobs. Okay. Well, I guess I will remember that snowball mechanic. It's specifically filled with bleach. Understood. Barbed wire?
Chocolate-covered barbed wire.
Wow, chocolate really does go well with everything.
Ooh. Speaking of which, I hope you guys are enjoying, Easter treats, whatever they may be. Or lack thereof. There's even more barbed wire sitting around everywhere. What in the hell? The searchlights are what are really getting me. It's just like this is a freaking like lockdown compound. That is horrifying. All right. Well, I guess I'll try and enter Santa's workshop. Howdy, elf.
Ding dong, justice calling.
You've got to help us. He'll kill us all.
Nah, Max is harmless. Mostly.
Not him! Santa!
He forced us to make all those awful, hurtful toys. We don't know what's gotten into him.
Yo!
The snow will turn red with the blood of the naughty.
Oh my god.
Cartoons always made him seem a lot more jolly.
I mean, he is jolly. Did you see him? He's in his element right now. Okay. Boxing Betty.
It's a Boxing Betty doll. The finest in remote control fisticuffs.
Didn't the Mametron teach us anything about the dangers of playing with violent robots?
Nope, I didn't learn anything.
Good. I worry sometimes.
Nah, not a big deal. I remember owning sock and boppers. Those things were absolutely not safe whatsoever. You could, like, literally pound somebody's eye out if you're not careful with those.
It's the world's simplest maze.
What's the big deal? All mazes are simple.
Not everybody has your knack for lateral thinking and heavy ordnance, Max.
What the heck am I supposed to do with that? Eh? Okay, do I have to... Alright, so that thing, like, stops and drops whatever is currently inside of it. Interesting.
What is this gelatinous goo?
I don't know, but for once, I don't find myself wanting to eat it.
There's a mailing label. To Santa. From Lower Manitoba.
And they said Santa never gets gifts.
Flounder Pounder.
I wonder why they call this the Flounder Pounder. Fun.
Hey!
The Bop,
Bop Buddy.
Pre-Adolescent Aggression Management System.
I remember owning stuff like that, too. Oh, God. This is bringing back a lot of memories of random frickin' toys that I remember owning.
We've got better things to do than jump around on a trampoline.
We do?
Not really.
We've got better things to do than jump around on a trampoline.
Is it possible that maybe I could stop the plane above the trampoline? Let me see. If I stop it, like, right there. Okay. Whee! Yahoo! Try the trampoline now.
Go for it, Max.
Damn it. Okay,
Filled with
so
good cheer
not
yet,
quite.
Pal?
Up to my jaundiced eyeballs, Sam.
Getting a bit ahead of yourself in terms of the puzzle, but yeah.
Let's get cracking.
I'm
The
just
eggnog smelling
thinking.
here is starting to
I'm
get to me.
looking at the mechanics. Computer.
I wonder what the elves have on their office computer.
Oh, let's read their email.
It's a high score list for Minesweeper. Let's see. Prancer, Wiggles, Shambling Corporate Presence? How'd that get there?
Well, pretty soon it's gonna be all Max. Now, how do I start a new game?
Sorry, I think it's Frozen.
Computers and icy Arctic wastelands. A bad combination.
Shambling corporate presence. Oh, fuck. Oh, cannon.
It's one of those infinitely reloading cannons.
Is it loaded?
Well, yes. It even has the Easy Light Wick.
Ooh, fancy. How would one manage to get that? Boy, the presents in here. They're amazing. Gift dispenser.
This tube spits out presents.
Hey, it's just like me.
I wouldn't call those presents, Max.
We got another
This must
computer
be
sitting
what
over
Santa
here.
uses to send presents.
Okay. Cougar in a box. Foot bath and piranha aquarium. Piranha sold separately. That sucks. Grandma's Happy Pills. Oh, there we go. There's the Mametron. Out of stock. Okay, we destroyed that, so that's fine. My first Moya head. That's great. Obsess-O-Matic stopwatch. It's loud! Alright. Well, let's take a look at the Mametron 9000.
Mametron 9000. Out of stock.
You don't know who to send those to yet. I'm just taking a look around here.
Footbath and Piranha Aquarium. Too bad the piranha are sold separately. Now we just need to attach a gift tag.
Very well. I'll think about that a little later.
Hey, it's the North Pole. The magnetic center of the
The
Earth.
official one?
Magnetism? Don't tell me you're one of those kooks.
You don't believe in magnetism?
It's an interesting theory, but I'm not convinced. Your magnetism is a cute bedtime story, but I believe in one thing. Okay, fine. I guess I can believe in two things, but that's my limit.
Magnetism with the pistol? I mean, that's not entirely how magnetism works. Whatever. Let's let the cartoon game do the cartoon logic.
It's Santa's record player.
Do you think it still works?
Since we haven't gone near it yet, I assume so.
Also, Torture Me Elmer. Oh my god.
It's a Torture Me Elmer doll.
Look, he comes with his own breakable spirit and detachable retinas.
Oh, hell yeah. Somebody's already been playing with this one. Toys. Some more toys.
Seeing all these toys kind of makes me wish I was a kid again.
If it's any consolation, I still think of you as a child.
Thanks. I wish the courts did.
Don't say that ever again. All right. Interesting stuff. I'm going to try and poke Santa's door and see what the heck happens.
Hi, we're collecting guns for tots. Care to make a donation?
Hi. Red Ryder. Funny.
Delivery for Mr. Claus.
You'll need to sign for it, so if you could just put down the gun.
Yo, how you doing? Ha hum hum dila hum 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 hum. Okay, well. Oh, I see that the present dissolved.
Look, gift tags that say From Santa on them.
Perfect. I've had a hard time lately getting people to open packages that say From Max on them.
You only have yourself to blame for that.
It was worth it.
All right, so I've got like an infinite supply of tags to put on stuff. Let me just derp around here. So the Mamatron is out of stock. Can't do anything with that. Cougar in a box. Some assembly. What do you mean some assembly required? What? I mean...
Cougar in a box.
That's a pretty small box for a cougar.
Yeah, it says some assembly required.
Ew.
Now we just need to attach a gift tag.
Cougar meat. Anyway.
Who's it for?
Actually, I can't think of anyone who'd want it.
Let the winds of ill fortune carry it to an undeserving recipient, then.
Well, let it be lost mail forever. Someone's going to open that up, and then... Well, okay. How dangerous can be an unassembled cougar? I don't know. Max might like cougar meat. Maybe. Oh, yeah, talk to the elves. I kind of forgot that I had the ability to have conversations. Anyway.
We're trying to talk to Santa. You know him?
Mind if I keep cowering?
I'd encourage it.
Just remember to cower with your legs, not your back.
Any idea why Santa went nuts?
Beats me. I'm the intern. I just came off the assembly line yesterday.
Jumping jacks and hat stacks and hat racks. Are you saying elves are made in factories?
Because if you are, I want to place an order for 6 million. Also, tell my army they're fired.
No, I meant I was working in a factory.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. What did the factory make?
Elves.
Sure.
See anything unusual lately?
Well, this morning, I could have sworn I felt the presence of an unspeakable evil.
Tell us more about this unspeakable evil.
I'd rather not speak about it.
That is fair and also makes total sense. Also, corporate entities. That's what I'm starting to get out of this. Revelation of the century. Elves can speak! Anyway.
Can't you tell us anything about that unspeakable evil?
No! Don't you know what unspeakable means?
Yeah, it's kind of like Voldemort.
So what do you do here?
I'm supposed to make this tree grow.
How?
By crying. Christmas trees love elf tears.
Heck, who doesn't?
It makes them grow up big and fast. But I'm too darn happy. I'll never be able to cry.
What a shame. It's enough to make you cry.
I wish.
Okay. Time to take his kidneys.
I bet we could make you cry.
Thanks. I've been trying to cry, but I'm just too darn happy.
We can fix that. In fact, that's about the only thing we can fix.
If you want to make me cry, go ahead.
We want to! We want to! Me first!
We killed your dog. I'll feed you to a polar bear. I'll rip your eyes out. Nah, I got nothing.
We killed your dog.
Oh, no!
Yep, he or she ran right in front of our car, and, well...
I tried to draw you a picture, but I ran out of red crayon.
That sounds awful, but I don't have a dog.
I know. We got him for you.
And then we killed him.
Feel like crying yet?
Was he a good dog?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then at least he's in doggy heaven now.
Damn it! Oh, we were on the path right there, but we couldn't piece it together. If he was a bad dog, just been like, oh no, dogs in doggy hell, wah! Oh well. Polar bear.
Start crying or I'm gonna dip you in honey barbecue sauce and throw you to a polar bear.
Oh, goody! I love polar bears!
Don't you get it? A polar bear would chomp your head off.
What? Nothing that cute could be dangerous.
Ouch! I didn't think I still had feelings, but there they are.
Also, Max, you're adorable. You could never hurt anybody.
I'll pluck out your eyeballs and use them as Christmas tree ornaments.
Oh, no! Wait, how am I supposed to cry if I don't have any eyes?
We could try it and see what happens.
Thanks, but I'd rather keep my eyes.
Ah, bloody tears. You were adopted. Santa isn't real. Santa isn't real. He's literally in the office to the side over there. Yeah, he's real. You're fired.
You've been fired.
Oh, no, why?
The children of the world decided they wanted 2 Halloweens this year instead of Christmas.
If you feel like
Based.
crying, now would be a good time. Or now. Or now.
Why would I want to cry? With all the extra time to prepare, next Christmas is going to be the best one ever!
Santa isn't real.
You don't still believe in Santa Claus, do you?
Sure I do. I saw him this morning.
Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Santa isn't real.
He's just make-believe. Like the Black Easter Bunny. Or elves.
But I'm an elf.
That's what makes this so hard.
Wait a second. Are you saying I don't exist?
Can you prove that you exist?
Well, sure. I mean, no. I guess I can't.
Ouch. Tough break. Surprise! We were lying.
Congratulations, you exist.
Nice try, but I don't believe in you either.
Ooh, tree about to get huge. Huh, well, that's larger.
That's a big honking tree. Those elf tears really work.
Okay, can we take that watering can for now?
Wow, I can't believe he filled up the entire can.
Yeah, we must have really terrified the poor guy.
Good work, little buddy.
Existential crisis.
Now you're gonna make me cry.
It always works. Talk to elf
We're
number
trying
2.
to talk to Santa. You know him?
Oh, sure. He's the one who put me in charge here.
Was that before or after he went crazy?
I'm not sure. When someone offers me a promotion, I don't ask a lot of questions.
What happened to Santa?
I don't know, but if you ask me, it was only a matter of time before he snapped. He's always been a little crazy.
He has?
Think about it. The man gives presents away for free.
I always assumed he did it for the tax write-off. How do we talk to Santa?
I don't think talking is going to do any good. All he wants to do is shoot everything.
That's understandable.
You gotta get his gun away from him, or he's gonna make us do bad things.
Okay, so I need to somehow get the gun away from him. Interesting.
Where are all the other elves?
Santa fired them. To stay competitive with the other major holidays, we had to outsource our gift manufacturing.
How'd the elves take it?
They all got together and sang a farewell song.
Oh, that's sweet.
You didn't hear the song. Let's just say it wasn't very Christmassy.
Who manufactures the toys now?
It's all been moved
China!
outside,
The tariffs
so
are killing us!
I have no idea.
What about unofficially?
Baby penguins.
What the
Why
fuck?
on earth would you use baby penguins?
The adults refuse to work without a health plan.
Do the baby penguins do good work?
Sure, if you don't mind toys that have a slightly fishy smell.
Giving them or receiving them?
You can use the gift tube over there and see for yourself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, electronic smell ain't the worst thing in the world.
What's it like
So,
living at
like,
the North Pole?
Baby
I
penguin
wouldn't
and
know.
fish.
I can...
How do we talk to Santa?
I don't think he wants to do.
That's
You
understandable.
gotta get his gun.
Okay, so we got to get his
Merry
gun away
Christmas.
from him
Don't
somehow.
remind if we don't.
Interesting. Very interesting. So, Let me take a look at the computer now. My first Moai head. Foot bath and Piranha Aquarium. Piranha sold separately. Okay. Obsess-O-Matic stopwatch.
Obsessomatic stopwatch. Start kids' panic ulcers early with a constant reminder that they're always running late.
You can hear the precious moments of your life passing with every second.
Let's attach a gift tag.
All right. So what happens if I staple this to it?
What unlucky person should we mail this to?
Nobody.
Actually, I can't.
Very well. In long terms, yes. Short terms, you just want to find a way to sneak into his room. Uh-huh. All right. Torture Me Elmer. Frickin' product testing the Torture Me Elmer. Thinking. Bowling pin.
Collect all 10. Even when toys were made of wood, this would have been a disappointment.
Toy Hey, toy guillotine.
Toy Marie Antoinette sold separately. It's a high score list for Mimesweeper. Prancer, Wiggles.
Got it. Understood. Right. So I'm still thinking back to the snowball situation. And the
Crate
bleach.
covered in gelatinous goo. To Santa from Lower Manitoba.
I could try getting in from the outside. Okay. Well, let me take a closer look at Santa's workshop then.
It's a topiary planted in a tiny clay pot.
Well, you know what I could do? Make the topiary grow to a gigantic
we
size.
Hey, Sam, give me the rest of those elf tears. I've got a date with an unsuspecting metropolis.
Sorry, little buddy. They only work on plants.
You win again, Tokyo!
All right. Nice. So I can climb on top of the topiary? Was there an escalator in this thing? What?
Oh my god, I'm on fire!
Merry Christmas.
We come bearing good cheer and high-powered pistols.
Sugar plum fairies.
Oh, dear God.
Santa, you okay in there?
Ho, 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 ho! Eat hot lead, you little imps!
Shh.
That's the best unintentional Season 3 foreshadowing ever. Uh-huh. Very interesting.
I'm pretty sure it's either Dasher or Dancer.
Ah, no! That makes me sad.
They're exorcism instructions.
Wicked! I want to do it now!
But we don't know anyone who's possessed. Or do we?
How do we start?
Hey, kids, want to silence those inner voices?
Do I?
No more messy arcane rituals. The My Little Demon playset makes it easy. First, signal the emergence of the demon with the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse action figures, sold separately.
Aww.
Ask your parents to help you place the horsemen around a powerful magnetic pole.
Roman Polanski?
Finally, draw the hell spawn out by singing the friendly demon song, using personal information about your demon. He won't be able to resist.
This is gonna be the best Christmas ever!
4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
It's either a trip to the zoo or Santa's gotten remarried.
Either way, I can't tell what he sees in her.
Yeah, I think you'd need a wider lens.
You two again! Hold still while I give you your present.
I was just looking at your bookshelf. Come on. Okay, don't look at the bookshelf. Very well. What's over here? Ooh, oh, Christmas record!
It's an album of satanic Christmas songs. Oh, it includes the smash hit, The Friendly Demon Song.
I can't think of anything to say right now.
I got nothing. That's metal as hell. I love it.
I've never seen Santa take his coat off before.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever seen you take your coat off either.
I haven't.
Bah! That thing must smell to high heaven. I noticed that there's like a ring of salt or whatever around this. Dang it! Yeah, okay, so you get a little bit too close and the dude just like flips his lid. Uh-huh. What happens if I get a little bit too close to the safe? Nope. Alright. I suspect we've probably gotten everything that we need. Likely. Candle up there. Let's get a move on. I love Max and his, like, anti-gravity powers and technology. Alright. Still thinking about the bleached snow. I'm keeping that in mind. I'm trying to remember that because it's something that I can't just keep in my inventory. Well, this is ominous. Okay, cool, we're back. Bleached snow doesn't come till later. Okay, alright, fair enough. More about the Christmas tree. Yeah, I don't need to talk to you.
Let's get
It's fine.
cracking.
Alright, let me take a look at what I got in here. So,
To
Santa's
exorcise
record.
the demon, it says we'll need to collect the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse action figures, place the horsemen around a magnetic pole, then draw the demon out using the Friendly Demon Song.
Okay. But where's the 4 demons of the apocalypse? I mean, they don't give that on the computer. Time to go collect 4 horsemen. Let me think. Cougar in a box, Mametron, Obsessomatic stopwatch, Foot Bath and Piranha Aquarium.
Never mind.
I just had a thought. You can leave the North Pole to go looking for them. Can we now? Oh. I had a thought. Give me a second.
Let's put on the Friendly Demon Song.
There was a fearsome demon who had a very scary
Like an IRS 1040.
Like an IRS Form 1040 Statement of Individual Income Tax Return.
He was the most unholy creature that was ever born.
Let me think. In the back of a 94 Honda Civic. That place, you know, with the thing.
In Lower Manitoba.
Even the other demons were scared to let him join the game.
Mime Sweeper.
Like Minesweeper.
And if you want to meet him, you just have to shout his name, his name, his name, his name, his name.
Hey, shambling corporate presence. I don't think that's how the song goes.
Darn. I think I got an idea of what where they're coming from, but we don't have the, you know, the 4 horsemen, so I definitely need to go and grab those. So I can take off, eh? Very intriguing. There happens to be 3 soda poppers here. A part of me kind of feels like maybe there's... I mean, they're my horsemen of the apocalypse, let's be real. However...
Where to, Sam?
Let's
go
back
back
to
to the office.
civilization, or what's left of it.
Good thinking. We can always freeze to death out here later.
See you later, boys! You basically figured it out, but you need the horseman first. All right, so here we are. Hey, let's go to Silver's. Sorry, not Silver,
here.
Sybil's.
It's closed.
Open 24 hours unless I don't feel like it. Or a giant robot tosses the entire building a city block.
The grand reopening of Stinkies. Yo, yo!
Ah, the smell of desiccated eggs, congealing bacon fat, and rye bread gone awry.
It's like Stinky's Diner never closed.
Welcome to Stinky's. We never close, except when we're closed.
Who are you?
I'm Stinky.
The Stinky we know was a cantankerous old man who transformed his seething hatred of humanity into a misanthropic smorgasbord of culinary horrors.
That does sound like Grandpa. Okay,
Aw.
we're ready for the next round of trivia. And the question is, when did the War of 1812 begin? A. 1812. B. 20,000 years BC. C. March 3rd, 2004. D. Bangers and mash.
Interesting. Any more info you can give
Stinky.
If that is your real name.
Who are you two again?
Sam and Max, freelance police. The real Stinky's favorite customers. It says so right on our frequent diner cards.
Which conveniently double as organ donor cards.
Oh yeah, Sam and Max. Grandpa warned me about you two when he left the restaurant to me. Something about frequent threats of violence and refusal to pay your bill.
He remembered us!
Frickin' Max, I swear to God. March 3rd, 2004 is when a previous Sam and Max game was canceled. Really? Oh God, that's nice. That is a nice self-referential, like, diss. Anyway.
What's going on? There's a lot of people here.
It's a trivia contest. It's fun. People get to show off how little they know, and I get to show off how much I know.
That doesn't sound like much incentive to play.
Shows what you know. Oh, and there's a big prize, too.
What's the prize for the trivia contest?
If anyone wins, they get my ancient heirloom. Sickly man on a horse. Not that anyone's come close to winning yet. My sophisticated questions are just too esoteric for these booth monkeys.
Booth monkeys? Where?
It's just an expression.
All right. What do you have to order?
We'd like to order something.
We're all out.
Of what?
Whatever you're going to order.
That's okay. We just want to order it anyway.
All right.
We'd like the daily special.
Sal Condi Rice Kickboxing Nabuda, Thai style.
What's in it?
What do you mean, what's in it?
What's in it? Okay.
We'll have the poached eggs with tinfoil.
Sal, give me the Norse god Thor in a terrarium, and spank him.
We'd like the tuna sandwich, extra peppers and pop rocks on white bread.
Sal, I need an Al Gore in mariachi pants riding a disco ball.
What in the ever-loving hell is going on? This is a hell of a diner. There's a file in the office labeled 3/3/2004, and if you click on it, Sam says, I remember this case, particularly gruesome. Oh, interesting.
We'd like the sweet and sour saltwater taffy.
Sal, Julia Roberts, put a bullet in her brain and kiss her with Andy Rooney.
It's like my secret dreams made audible.
What the heck?
We'll have 2 yogurts and an open-faced turkey sandwich.
Sal, Hublis ×2 with a side of Brady culture.
Oh, Hublis!
I'd like the double burger baked in biscuit dough. Hold the clams.
Half a doppelganger in tight pants singing solo.
Interesting.
Could I get the precious special with hash browns?
Sal, 2 lemony snickets and a Mexican standoff with a prairie dog.
Oh, I could go for some Mexican right now. Anyway.
On second thought, I'm on a diet.
How is business?
How's the diner business?
Well, it's no Italian villa rendezvous with George Clooney, but reopening the family restaurant is very fulfilling.
Bringing people closer to obesity-induced ischemic heart disease is its own reward.
On the other hand, George is much easier on the eyes. And the feet. My dogs are barking louder than you, Fido.
Grrr. Standing up all day getting you down?
And how? I was made for sunning beachside in Capri, not slinging hash counterside for a pack of ingrates.
Why the heck are you here then? Find somebody else to run the diner then.
How do you play?
It's easy. Just grab a trivia pad. I'll read a question. You write down the answer. I'll review the answers, and then you'll see how much smarter I am than everyone else. You can choose a team if you want.
Oh, Sam, pick me! Pick me!
Okay, gotcha.
So long.
Alrighty. Anything else sitting around here? Let me see. There's a trivia pad. Just sit down. You don't gotta wait. Just go to your freaking seat, for God's sakes. 2505. Pie!
What's the pie for today?
Whipped nutria.
Ah. Got it.
Well, I don't want to jabber all day.
That's not a euphemism, is it?
No, idiot.
IGV Edem. Interesting.
Whizzer was here.
Ah, yes. I knew I recognized that odor.
Oh, Clark Gable.
Clark Gable was here.
I'm surprised his ears fit through the door.
Look who's talking.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Alright. And Sybil is here as well. Okay, let's go have a chat with Sybil and Lincoln.
Hey, Sybil.
Oh, hey there, Sam and Max. What was all that commotion outside?
Just a little urban
Your business
renewal
is
project
ruined.
that got out of hand.
By the way, didn't you tell us that you wished your office was closer to a good restaurant?
That's right. Why?
No reason.
Are you and Abe on a date?
Well, if you want to call it that.
What if I wanted to call it the unspeakable obscenity from beyond space, cackling on the threshold of utter madness?
I think I'd prefer date.
Man, I do wonder, like, you know, Abraham Lincoln is, if Abraham Lincoln was around today, just being like, what the hell have you done to my visage?
Think there'll be more dates in your future?
Who knows? I'm no fortune teller, but... Oh, wait a minute. I was a fortune teller. Or wait, was I a sports therapist?
Were the balls crystal or merely inflamed?
Yeah.
Are you still the Queen of Canada?
Hardly. I thought they'd be happy when I annexed the U.S., but all they did was complain. They were all faltering dollar this and pernicious crime rate that and unwieldy and inefficient healthcare system. Moan, moan, moan.
I didn't think Canadians ever complained.
They did it in that really polite, passive-aggressive way that just made it worse.
Oh, yeah, I know what that's like. Also, I've told this story several times before, but just because somebody's Canadian does not immediately mean that they're, like, you know, some kind of an angel or anything like that. I have a friend who lives particularly close to the Canadian border, and, like, he works at a Walmart. And you'd be surprised at, like, the vacationers that come down from Canada to the United States. Like, for some reason, something about the trip from Canada down to the United States makes them incredibly sour. And, like, apparently, like, they're the rudest customers that they ever have for some reason. And I don't know. I think it's just, like, being on vacation. I think that's what's really setting it off. Like, I wouldn't count it against, like, you know, being Canadian. Or maybe it's just a particular part of Canada. I don't know. I guess it might depend on what particular corner of Canada you're coming from. You know, whether you are, like, from Manitoba or whatever the heck. So anyways.
Do you know the answer to the trivia question?
I'd rather not say. I'm kind of competitive.
That's okay. We're not.
Why? What do you think the answer is?
Oh. Yeah, we definitely think it's D.
We think it's D.
Good to know.
Rude tourists are universal, unfortunately. Pretty much. I don't blame somebody for being Canadian. Also, hot mama. Fuck's sake. Mother Teresa. All right.
See ya, Sybil. What do you think is the answer? That's not even one of the...
What? Oh.
Well,
Sorry. Click the button there.
Mother Teresa?
Lousy tipper.
Stop. Okay.
Sure.
I can't believe Napoleon ate here.
I can. He kept his hand on his stomach to keep from throwing up.
Gandhi?
Huge fan of our double bacon cheeseburger.
Doubt.
That mummy case almost looks authentic.
Almost. It is authentic. It's the sarcophagus of Prince Peptus Bismuth.
What the fuck?
A gong, an alpenhorn, and some djembes. That's one hell of a jazz trio.
Ooh, yeah. I'm imagining, like, you know, a situation where they're, like, just playing, like, you know, nice jazz piano, and then all of a sudden, gong!
Hey, Stinky, you've got my hit single from the Embarrassing Idol finals.
Poison control requires I have it to induce vomiting.
She's the headline, page one, the Tribune. She's at brunch today with some baboon.
Oh my god.
Ricola. Sorry, don't know what came over me. That has to just be a regular old tiki torch.
Oh, it is just a regular old tiki torch. One that I used to defeat the flesh-eating troubadours of the Philippines.
Oh my god, I think I need to change this. No, I can only deal with so much.
It's made of plastic.
Just like everything else from L.A.
Damn it. I was thinking like, ooh, let's go in here and grab that thing of tears. No, unfortunately, no. African Idol. As opposed to American Idol.
Nice idol.
It's a memento from my days as voodoo queen.
I find it unlikely that you were a voodoo queen.
That's why I was so successful. No one saw me coming.
Also, Susix, thank you very much for bringing Snab in and, you know, having him watch the terror.
Nice snowshoes.
Those are the tennis rackets with which I beat Andre Agassi and Pete Sampras.
Why do they have foot straps?
Because I wore the rackets on my feet. Tough match.
Oh, weird. Felt like Snap should be included. And he feels included. Don't you, Snap? Yes.
I see trichinosis in our future.
All right, and then there's Shork.
Why is that shark wearing a Hawaiian shirt?
Ooh, midlife crisis. He couldn't grow a ponytail.
Midlife crisis Shork. All right, and now I'm just imagining like the that one shark from Finding Nemo. Fish are friends, not food. Also, I'm balding for male pattern baldness.
Is that from a real ship?
It is. Mega millionaire Richard Branson gave that to me after I helped him cross the Pacific in record time.
Isn't Branson British? Why would he cross the Pacific?
To get to the other side, silly.
Buddha is up there.
What can you tell me about this canoe?
It's a priceless antique.
Then why is it in a diner and not a museum?
I believe it's important to bring a variety of cultures to the unwashed masses.
I'm not sure which better describes your food. A variety of cultures or unwashed masses?
I'm going to go with variety of cultures because, yeah, I'm imagining that there's probably a couple of different parasites that are living in the food. Specifically parasites. God, speaking of which, I recently picked up myself some ground beef from local place, and I don't know what the heck happened. It was like, it was vacuum sealed and all that jazz, and it should have been just fine. But it had like this really weird funk to it. Not like it was rotten or anything, but it was just like, it didn't smell quite right. And I cooked it because I was sitting there thinking, well, maybe after I cook it, it'll like, you know, the smell will kind of like work its way out and it'll just smell like regular ground beef. It did not. And then I attempted to try and eat it, and then I would just like spit it out immediately and went, well, that's a completely ruined burger.
That's a lovely looking two-headed Buddha.
Why, thank you. Ram Dass gave me that after we won the 35th annual World Enlightenment Dirty Dancing competition together.
Yeah. Okay, there's the trivia question. Got a cap here.
What's the cap from?
Well, I don't like to brag, but I wrestled that off a blood-crazed Dick Cheney.
Was Dick Cheney all about going to the moon?
Nice jackalope.
Robert Redford caught and stuffed it for me when my film won at Sundance.
What are you doing here? You sound like you don't need to be in this frickin' place. Anyways, I'm going to go over to the trivia pad.
Let's give this trivia question a try.
All right, when did the War of 1812 begin? I mean, I'd like to hope it was 1812. Miss Stinky is a teller of tales. Well,
Okay, let's hear everyone's answers. We'll start with you, Sybil.
I chose A.
Of course you did, dear. Because you're wrong.
I also chose A.
And that's very sweet, Mr. President, but also very wrong.
The answer is D. D!
Oh, I'm sorry. That is wrong.
We also chose A.
Sadly, this is a quiz, not an election. It is still wrong. The correct answer was actually B.
B? Liar!
All right, next question. This day of the week comes between Tuesday and Thursday. What is it? A. Doomsday. B. Wednesday. C. Doris Day. D. Menachem Begin.
what could it possibly be? All right. Let me just try this. I mean, it's obviously Wednesday, but she's going to be lying and she's going to say the wrong one. So I don't know. I'm just going to go with Doris Day.
Okay, let's hear everyone's answers.
I chose B.
Ugh, I love how you keep playing even though you're always wrong. Never lose that.
I also chose B.
Oh, how cute! You two are like identical twins or something, with your enormous foreheads and your matching wrong answers.
The answer is D. D!
No, it is not. Not.
We chose C.
Refreshing, and yet wrong. The answer was one nobody chose. A.
What? She's lying.
Okay, next. Which of the following women's names is also the name of an herb? A. Napalmette. B. Mary Juanita. C. Rosemary. D. The pyloric sphincter.
I have a theory as to what's going on here, actually. I get the feeling that no matter what you choose, like, the right answer is up there, but she's not going to choose the right answer. I'm going to guess that there are 4 people in this room right now that are currently playing this competition. Roach seems to constantly be choosing D. These guys seem to choose the correct answer all the time. So maybe I need to split up Sybil and Lincoln's trivia guesses, and then I just have to choose the one that everyone else doesn't pick. And so we need to catch her out on the fact that she's just lying and making it so that absolutely nobody can win. That's my guess.
Look, Max, it's our incredible recording bug.
Great. I finally managed to get away from my family, and now you two show up.
Hey,
Just eat a brimstone sandwich in peace. Ah, brimstone.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What the hell?
Okay.
Why'd you play back that demon recording?
I've got a case of PISD, post-insecticide stress disorder. It keeps causing these flashbacks.
How so?
I get a whiff of something familiar, and the memories just come rushing back.
Must have been some brimstone in the air during that exorcism.
Oh, was that brimstone? This whole time I just assumed you let out a 200-pound fart.
No, it was brimstone. Honest. You don't get along with your family?
Negative. Except for my dad, they're all a bunch of spineless ladybugs.
Aren't all bugs spineless?
Not in my regiment. If you didn't have a spine, by God, my dad would make you grow a pair.
A pair of spines?
That's
I was just
the
gonna
kind
say.
of bug he was.
senseless and brutal.
A Paris band. God, this is reminding me so much of frickin' Sarge from Red vs. Blue. That's a line that I would expect him to say. Just being like, you need to grow yourself a pair of spines. Pair of spines, Sarge? Pair of spines. Alrighty then.
How long have you had this weird flashback disorder?
Ever since my company tried and failed to take Hamburger Hill.
In Nam?
Negative. Hamburger Hill behind the Burger Buddies on West 5th. The place reeked of pheromones. Charlie was using Roach Motels. Roach Motels!
Oh, no! Any favorite flashbacks? Just being like...
What other memories you got recorded?
I want to hear him talk like zombie George Burns. I'll go get some cigars and formaldehyde.
Get away from me. I don't want to aggravate my condition.
That's amazing. All right.
What happened to your dad?
You really want to know?
No, not really.
It was our toughest battle yet. We'd secured our positions in a heavily fortified dumpster when suddenly they came out of nowhere.
Who?
The cleaning crew. Cleaning crew!
Attacking with sanitation. That's just plain dirty.
The smell of bleach was overpowering. We all would have gone thorax up if it hadn't been for my dad. I still remember his last words. Move out, maggots. God, he was concise. Gets me every time.
Every time?
This guy mentioned bleach. I doubt that a bleach wad would survive in my pocket. Though, that would be terrible if I could come in here and bring him, like, a snowball and just be like, hey, does the smell of the bleach snow remind you of anything? And he's just like, Father! I'm using a veteran's PTSD for puzzles. At least you will later. All right.
Want to compare notes on the trivia contest?
That's strictly on a need-to-know basis.
We've got clearance from the Department of being bigger than you and having guns.
Well, what do you think it is, smart guy?
I'm gonna say that it is... A.
We think it's A.
I guess that's the best I can expect from civilians.
Sir, so long, sir.
Keep 'em dangly, dogface.
Talk
Want to
trivia.
compare notes on the trivia contest?
Why? What do you think the answer is?
I think the answer is B.
We think it's B.
Okay.
See you, Sybil. 23 skidoo, Mr. Lincoln.
What's shaking, Mr. Ex-President?
Oh, it's you two.
Hey, how's it going?
Are you and Sybil dating?
A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
That's not what your MySpace page says.
Hey, I never friended you.
Oh my god, that is an old-ass reference. Holy shit. At least update that to Facebook. At the absolute very least. At least Facebook is still slightly ever so, like, little... I don't know. Although I feel like a lot of people probably think of MySpace as being a much better place than any other social media at this point. Can you tell this game was made in 2008? Yeah! Most definitely.
Where's your hat?
I'm an enormous stone head. Why should I wear a hat?
To cover your enormous stone bald spot?
I don't have a bald spot, you little pipsqueak.
Are you kidding? It's as big as a Volvo! If that thing's to scale, I'm amazed Booth wasn't blinded by the reflection.
You seem nervous. Got an itch you can't scratch or something?
I'm staying on the lookout for that Ken Burns guy. He will not leave me alone.
I mean, okay, well, why are...
What are you doing here?
Sybil said it'd be fun to take part in Stinky's trivia contest. But like the rest of the 21st century, it's really just a confounding mishmash of unfamiliar buzzwords tossed about willy-nilly.
Stinky made a game based on my presidential memoirs?
Alrighty then. Wait, why don't you like trivia?
Contest can't be all that bad.
Abe, you're not having a good time?
No, of course I am, Sybil. The best. None of this makes any sense. It's all questions about aeroplanes and electric lights and cell phone transmission specification technology.
That sounds
And
pretty
that
nerdy and cool.
stinky person actually claimed she wrote the Gettysburg Address. If I weren't trying to impress Sybil, I'd headbutt that aqua-haired harlot from here to Harrisburg.
I agree.
Compare notes on the trivia
But-
contest?
That's not necessary. Abe and I know what we're doing.
That's right. We're doing fine. Help me out here, guys.
We think the answer is C.
We think it's C.
Okay.
See you, AL.
Represent.
Anyway. Which of these women's names is also the name of a herb? Well, obviously, the answer is D.
Okay, let's hear everyone's answers.
I chose C.
Oh, if only C was an option. Wrong.
I also chose C.
That's wrong, but still a good choice. Some women are intimidated by a man who thinks for himself.
The answer is D. D!
Negative.
We also chose D.
Really? Hilarious. And again, wrong. The answer was one nobody chose. A.
What? She's lying.
Time for a new question. Who is buried in Grant's tomb? A. Grant. B. The Who. C. Abbott and Costello. D. Spam.
How do I... Hold up a second.
Hello, sir.
Ah! Oh, I thought you were my family. They always try to surprise me on my birthday.
Bug always answers D.
Birthday?
What? Huh?
Ole!
This has come out of nowhere. What is happening?
That was weird.
Did someone say birthday? Okay, great. Anyway.
Sir, so long, sir.
So let's
Wanna
talk
compare
trivia.
notes on the trivia contest?
Why? What do you think the answer is?
Would you believe that that's foreshadowing episode? I'm sure it is. Anyway, I think the answer is B.
We think it's B.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know this one anyway.
See you, Sybil.
Let's go with Grant.
Okay, let's hear everyone's answers.
I chose A.
Of course you did, dear. Because you're wrong.
I also chose A.
And that's very sweet, Mr. President, but also very wrong.
The answer is D. D!
Your persistence is admirable, but wrong.
We also chose A.
Sadly, this is a quiz, not an election. It is still wrong. The correct answer was actually B.
B? Liar!
New question. What would a doctor use to take your temperature? A. Thermometer. B. Forceps. C. A dull, rusty machete. D. The Queen.
I have questions about D, D as an answer. All right. Sybil doesn't really trust your advice. Seems like they don't. Yeah. All right. Let's talk
Compare
trivia.
notes on the trivia contest?
Why? What do you think the answer is?
I think the answer is B.
We think it's B.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know this one anyway.
See you, Sybil.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear everyone's answers.
I chose A.
Of course you did, dear. Because you're wrong.
I also chose A.
And that's very sweet, Mr. President, but also very wrong.
The answer is D. D!
That would be right, if it weren't so very wrong.
We chose B.
Did each of you pick an answer and then average it out? Because that is very, very wrong. Only one answer wasn't guessed, so it was obviously the correct one. C.
A dull,
See?
rusty machete.
That's just not true.
Here's a new question. When driving, what does a red light mean? A.
God is dead.
B. Accelerate. C. Stop. D. William Shakespeare.
All right. So we need to somehow break up Honest Abe's questions.
You're not doing well at trivia?
Not at all. How can anyone think with all these bright lights shining everywhere? You know what you people need? Gas lamps.
Abe will choose the same thing that Sybil, as Sybil, unless you advise otherwise.
Want to compare notes on the trivia contest?
Yes, hook a brother up.
We think it's C.
Got it.
See you, AL.
Is that going to be enough?
Okay, let's hear everyone's answers.
I chose C.
Oh, if only C was an option. Wrong.
I also.
That's wrong.
The answer is D.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Why hasn't Bloodstained Smock come up as an answer yet? Bloodstained Smock is always right.
The answer was one nobody chose. A.
What?
A. God is dead.
Lying.
Ready for our next question? You have 3 oranges. I take 1 orange. How many oranges do you have?
All right, now we're just getting into
A,
basic math.
6 oranges. B. 2 oranges. C. 3.5 oranges. D. False.
False. I'm gonna go with false. all right. Let's mess with this here.
Want to compare notes on the trivia contest?
Why? What do you think?
I think the answer is B.
We think it's B.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know this one anyway.
See you, Sybil. Want to compare notes on the trivia contest?
Yes, hook a brother up.
I think it's C.
We think it's C.
Thanks for the tip.
See you, AL.
Rip.
I think the answer is 2 oranges.
Okay, let's hear everyone's answers.
I chose B.
That's perfect, because B is for bzzzt. You're wrong.
I chose C.
Wait.
Oh, I'm impressed, is what I would say if you were right, which you're not.
The answer is D. D.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is wrong.
We also chose B.
And you're the A.
What?
Here's our
Hold
next
the phone
one.
up.
You're supposed to hit these with a hammer. A. Criminals. B. Thumbs. C. Nails. D. Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman.
The answer is all
This
of
has
them.
gotta be the world's dumbest diner. We managed to guess every answer except the right one.
So that was interesting. Sybil will not choose the thing you tell her because she doesn't trust you. I thought I told her B.
Want to compare notes on the trivia contest?
Why?
Here. I think the answer's
We
B.
think it's B.
Okay, I'm...
See you, Sybil. Want to compare notes?
Yes.
I think it's C.
We think it's C.
Great.
See you, AL.
D is always
Well,
taken. Meaning, B is the only one that will be freed up.
Okay, let's hear everyone's answers.
I chose C.
Oh, if only C was an option. Wrong.
I also chose C.
Bullshit!
That's wrong, but still a good choice. Some women are intimidated by a man.
The answer is D. D.
No, it is not.
We chose B.
Did each of you pick an... The answer was one no, but A.
What?
I think... In the story, Goldilocks and the 3 bears, how many bears does Goldilocks encounter? A. 10 bears. B. 3 bears. C. No bears, only adorable ducks. Aw. D. Planck's constant.
If you tell her B, she won't answer B. I figured that out, but I figured she would go with A then. All right. Let's mess with this, shall we? Let's talk trivia.
Note?
Why? What?
I think it's B.
We think it's B.
Okay, I'm pretty.
All right.
See you, Sybil.
Hey.
See you, AL.
Oh, whoops.
Represent.
This trivia
Get out of the way.
Want to compare note?
Yes.
We think it's A.
We think it's A.
Great. I'll.
See you, AL.
I think it's B.
Okay, let's hear everyone's answers.
I chose B.
Ugh, I love
Does
how
she
you
always
keep
pick
playing
the
even though
right
you're always
answer?
wrong. Never lose that.
Maybe
I
she chooses the
chose
right
A.
answer every single time.
How plucky. Sadly, you're wrong.
The answer is D. D.
Negative.
We also chose B.
And your choice was also only one C.
C?
Oh, here's a good one. These A,
Okay.
B, D.
I'm getting it.
This
I'm
has
getting
gotta be
this.
the world's dumbest diner. We managed to.
Hush your mouth. All right. Game plan here. No. These are typically served with a hamburger. All right. So, she will always choose the right answer. So the answer is French fries. And I need to tell Lincoln to go with B. I will choose C. And then D will always be taken by the roach.
Want to compare notes on the trivia contest?
Why?
We think it's A.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know this.
See you, Sybil. Want to compare notes on the trivia?
Yes.
We think it's B.
Great. I'll.
See you, AL.
Represent.
Okay, let's hear everyone's answers.
I chose A.
Of course you did, dear. Because you're wrong.
I chose B.
I appreciate a man unafraid to flaunt his ignorance. Wrong.
The answer is D. D.
Your persistence is admirable, but wrong.
We chose C.
No, that's wrong. Oh, I guess it must be right. Well, congratulations. I'm really annoyed that you won, but I'm far too magnanimous to let it bother me. Cheaters.
It's the limited edition Pestilence maquette with super detailed open sores. Aw, see how he slumps in his saddle?
Does he have any cool action features?
Cut it out, Max. You don't know what that'll do.
What's the worst a toy could do? Choke a toddler, blind a toddler? Eviscerate?
Well, it looks like nothing happened anyway. Let's go.
Well, that was a confusing mess. Eat again soon. Grow a second limb. All right, so we got that going for us. Pimple car. What?
What's a pimple car?
Must be one of those tiny European imports.
I was thinking it was like a VW bug. Those kind of look like pimples. Totally misremembered how Sybil worked in that puzzle. I mean, it totally makes sense that she would choose the answer that wasn't yours. You know what I mean? Also, Bosco's. Hi, how about that?
New S&M season.
It's a shame you don't wear collars, Sam. It says they're coming back in style.
New S&M season.
It's a shame.
Man, if only. New Sam & Max.
Canada sells U.S. to Macrohard Corporation.
I wondered why the stock market kept crashing.
Anyway, let's go into Bosco's and see what happens. Howdy, you have any Horsemen of the Apocalypse sitting here?
Halt. Welcome to Bosco's Inconvenience. Please wait while I determine whether you are truly welcome or if I am just uttering idle pleasantries.
Nothing says inconvenience like a full-body search before you can buy your candy cigarettes and all-day suckers.
You have been deemed not unacceptable. Welcome.
Great.
Bosco, your disguise. It's hideous.
Claw my eyes out, Sam. I can't bear to look at it.
Not if I claw my own eyes out first, little buddy.
I'm not wearing a disguise.
Wow, I forgot how ugly you were without a wig or hat or something.
Shh, my package.
Your package? Which one? That's very inappropriate. Anyway, Macro Hard, the opposite of Microsoft.
What, no hilariously inadequate disguise this time?
Sam. You poor, naive fool. Don't you realize the time for disguises is past?
Yeah, you poor naive fool. Don't you realize that?
Quiet, Head Knuckle.
A disguise could never protect you from THEM.
Them?
You scared me.
What's with your store?
I'm not sure if you noticed, but this ain't a store no more, man.
I haven't noticed anything.
Look, I've got $100 trillion and 1,000 faceless enemies. I don't need to sell anything.
Then why keep the place open?
I'm a people person.
Fair enough.
What's with the fancy dance scanner, Bosco?
Tools are necessary. Tools are the only things that separate us from the animals.
That probably plays a little better with the non-dog and rabbit ground.
That's why I need the personal antipathy registration annulment and non-negational omnifunctional identification device.
That's just paranoid.
Technically, yes it is.
Good old Bosco. Also, new S&M season reminds me the creator of Sam & Max released a few art books, and one of them is titled The Age of S&M, and there's just a pair of handcuffs on the cover. Anyway.
The store looks interesting.
It ain't a store no more. And did you know people who say that something looks interesting are more likely to be serial killers?
More likely than who?
Than non-serial killers. It's a fact. A fact they don't want you to know.
Who doesn't want me to know?
Exactly.
Oh my god. And yet there's still those hot dogs that are currently rotating constantly in the weenie jerky. Jeez. Did you finish chapter 1 of Dream Barbecue? Yes, I did. And again, I really love the Ina animations and stuff like that, but I especially loved the experience of actually playing through an Ina virtual experience. It was so freaking cool. If I had to choose like my personal favorite scene out of all of them, or just like my favorite sequence, I think growing a literal man out of the dirt is going to top basically anything that I do video game related for the next, 5 years. I can't think of much else. That is a mechanic. That is a thing that you are capable of doing in the video game. By the way, if you have not played Dream Barbecue, I definitely recommend it. The first chapter is free. We grew our own bosses. All right. Who's your decorator?
My regards to your decorator.
Yeah, what's the style? Early colonial conspiracy theorist?
No, a theorist is somebody who has a theory. I have conspiracy facts.
So, I guess you'd be a conspiracy factist.
He's certainly not a clueist. 'Cause he doesn't have a clue.
Yeah, I got it. Do you have any bulletproof edible underwear?
I don't have anything. This ain't a store.
Do you have any Lords of Leaping and or Maids of Milking?
I told you, this ain't a store.
Do you have any inflatable arms capable of being used as replacements for your real arms?
Didn't I
Anchor arms.
just tell you this ain't a store no more?
Do you have any passive-aggressive payback disguised as an innocuous customer inquiry? Do you have any...
This ain't a store!
It's not?
No!
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Oh!
$1 trillion worth of detection equipment, and yet he still didn't see that one coming a mile away.
You could just see Sam be like, what are you on about?
Enough about your store.
It's not a... No, forget it.
Who's them?
Who's them?
That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out. I'm watching, I'm listening, and I will find THEM.
Well, if you do, tell them... Okay, this is getting old fast.
Them. Them.
That's great. I need this as my ringtone.
Them.
Or an alarm.
Them.
Oh, give me a second. I have a thing. Oh, yeah, okay. Z-Sil says, yeah, this is how Republicans react to non-binary people.
Them.
I would say this is how bigots react to pronouns.
Them.
Oops. Okay, well, it eventually gets to that, but... no, fun fact, I actually have that word blocked in here because, yeah, I am not arguing with anybody whatsoever about politics or religion or anything like that. I'm just like, you know what? I'm here having my fun video game time. Also, fun fact, there was somebody who jumped into the chat a really long time ago when I was first starting out. And I'm not going to say exactly who they sided with because, frankly, doesn't matter who they sided with whatsoever. What they did was wrong. But they jumped into my chat, and the first thing they immediately said was, whatever you do, don't vote for insert person's name in the next election. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? And then they continued, too. Just like, I'm serious. It's going to be super bad. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, well, you're blocked. But I learned my lesson from that point on. I'm just like, you know what? We're going to block, like, everything politically, or at least anything possible. That's incredibly random. What the fuck? I don't know. I think they were just going into everybody's chats to, like, mess with people. I don't know. But anyway, well, what's in the package?
Say, Bosco, what's in the...
Hey, guys, does my package sound like it's ticking to you?
Not your best pickup line, Bosco.
Oh, I don't know.
I think my package is the bomb.
Now that's a pickup line.
Ah! Your package is a bomb?
Who would send you a bomb?
My mother, of course. She sends me one every year around this time.
Families need traditions.
So why don't you just get rid of it?
I built that bomb disposal unit for that very purpose.
So, why don't you just get rid of it?
'Cause it might be the billion-dollar plunger I just ordered. What a dilemma.
Oh, dear. I think we'd better open it.
Just open your package, Bosco.
But what if it's the bomb? I thought I heard ticking.
Perhaps if there's something that you know for a fact is a bomb, you will then open up the other package and you will, and you will go to...
See ya, Bosco.
Shh.
Shut the hell up.
At least this trash can is the same old innocuous garbage-festooned receptacle we remember it to be.
Hey, stay away from my viral prionic malarial inoculator.
Oh, well. Weenie jerky.
How do they make jerky out of weenies, Sam?
You're not old enough to know, and neither am I.
There's a periscope in here?
I'm glad somebody's keeping wary of the inevitable pigeon uprising.
That joke has only gotten funnier with time.
Let's see. Bosco's spying on his own bathroom, the director from WARP-TV, the L Train, and... Hey, wait a second!
Interesting. Is there a slushie of the day?
It's an old photograph enlarger.
I wonder if it will enlarge anything else.
No, Max, no.
Like, even smaller fricking...
Hey, an X-ray
even
machine.
smaller fricking
Don't fool with that.
photographs.
Hey, an X-ray machine.
Don't fool with that.
This is the kind of radio that eats other radios for brunch.
Don't fool with that.
Now we can finally confirm exactly how many different strains of bacteria live in the pickle relish.
Remember, I've still got 163 in the office pool.
A seismograph? I mean, I suppose that probably helped out when there was a gigantic robot that was coming through town. You could, like, figure out they were coming from a mile away.
Everything's stable. Well, except for the proprietor.
I want to go in the bathroom.
Are the high-intensity security lasers to keep us from getting into the bathroom, or to keep something from getting out?
Terrifying.
Even dark rooms need popsicles.
And a
Stay
refrigerator.
away from my cryogenic freezer. I'll need to put myself in suspended animation once the end times come.
If it's a cryogenic freezer, why are there still mustard-covered snow cones in there?
Just because I'll be in suspended animation doesn't mean I won't want a snack.
That's what I was thinking. I was just like, well, he's going to need to eat later. That's how that works. Oh, man. This reminds me, like, I remember when I was in high school, I took, like, a photography class. And the photography class had, like, a red room that was very similar to this. Where, like, it was nice and dark and, like, you could barely see anything. And you always heard stories from people talking about how, like, oh, yeah, did you hear that so-and-so is, like, you know, in the, like, so-and-so and so-and-so were in the back of the photography room, and it was completely dark, and nobody was able to see them fooling around. And you're just sitting there being like, God, I certainly hope that's not the case, because that's, like, you know, not appropriate in any way, shape, or form, first of all. Like, not appropriate in the best case scenario, I will say. Friggin' high school kids, man. Anyways. Also magazines.
Max Impeachment Weekly, Volumes 1, 2, and 3.
Volume 4 comes out next week.
The darkroom at my school had this weird revolving pod-like door. It was so weird. Yeah, I've seen those. I think they had the revolving pod door mostly because they...
Does it?
Mostly because they probably didn't want to have to deal with, like, the inconvenience of... So, picture this. You know, pictures. Haha. Picture this scenario where there is a team of students. They're currently working on their photos and whatnot. And then suddenly some jackass from, like, another part of the school decides to come in and open up the door to the dark room. And suddenly everybody's pictures are ruined. That's what I assumed the revolving door was put in to try and alleviate. Because you can't trust high school kids to just leave the door alone. You know what I mean? Either that or it's a regular thing in dark rooms. I don't know. Maybe I'm, like, not giving them enough credit. Anyway, I have a little bit of an idea of what I'm going to be doing here.
I'm glad this survived the destruction.
Thank God I needed a bathroom.
This parking meter could withstand anything.
Despite the fact my high school had, like, a massive amount of extracurricular opportunities, I don't think we had a dark room. We had a black box for theater, though. A black box for theater? Oh, hey, it's Jimmy Two Teeth. How you doing?
Hey, my missing boxing glove.
That's my lucky glove, Putz.
Jimmy Two Teeth, what are you and your unsavory pals doing in the burned-out husk of this robot?
The first rule is we don't talk about what goes on in the burned-out husk of this robot.
Hey, neat horse. Give it to me.
Nothing doing. That's my championship trophy, and I want it fair and square.
I always thought being shiftless and lazy was its own reward. They're giving out trophies now?
Boxing championship, wise guy. See ya, suckers.
No, come back.
Let us get a hold of that horse, Jimmy.
I don't deal in that stuff anymore. Oh, you mean my boxing trophy? Nothing doing. You want to see my trophy? You've got to come in here and win it from me.
We can't fit in there, much less into the ring.
Hey, I don't make the rules, buddy. I just exploit them.
Jimmy, give us that horse.
You want the trophy? You gotta beat me in the ring. But you's too big. Too bad.
Uh-huh. Okay. So we gotta figure out a way to get... One way down.
One way we can go from here.
That's the spirit, Sam.
So we have to somehow manage to get ourselves into the small little crevice. Oh, I have the item I need already. Oh, okay. Well, before I do that, I'm going to take a real quick look around the office. You beating somebody up over there, buddy? Let's see. I don't think there's anything going on over here. Although, there's the coat rack that I don't think I got to take a look at.
Max's entire costume for his nationally televised Salute to America pageant.
Highest ratings ever for both the TV networks and the American Psychiatric Association's emergency helpline.
Flynn, showdown at Santa's workshop. You in?
Sorry, chums, I got a rendezvous with my new client.
A lady client?
You know it, pal. If things work out, you're looking at one private dick who's gonna end up on the naughty list.
Double entendre. Alright, let's head on out. Boy, I keep forgetting that I have an inventory. I'm just like, you know, I might have the solution to some of my problems. All right here. Palm of my hands. Okay. Let me see. What could it Okay, it's obviously Boxing Betty. But wouldn't it be funny to just be like, got my solution right here. Get out of the robot. Get out of the robot, Shinji. Anyway, Boxing Betty. Well, this is cool.
And it's on! In this quarter, with 0 victories, 48 defeats, and 1 draw due to unsportsmanlike conduct with a carving knife, weighing in at 14 ounces, Wooly Glassjaw Puddle Sniffer! And our challenger, coming direct from the North Pole, weighing in at 1 pound, 14 ounces without batteries, Boxing Betty!
Ah, boo yourself.
Right! Left hook! Ouch! Finish him! What power! Ouch! And he...
There we go! KO! That was easy. God, it's been a while since I played Punch-Out.
What's this? A new opponent? Hailing from a potato chip bag in the dumpster outside Sloth Mart, the rat whose barber didn't know when to stop, the pride of the skin bodies, Bold the Rat! Ready, fight! The left! The right, put him away! Knockout! Betty wins!
Alright, come on. Throw me some kind of a challenge, eh?
For our final match in this corner, direct from a hole in the wall of Sam and Max's office, weighing in at 1 pound 13 ounces or 12 ounces without the lucky glove, our defending champion, Jimmy Two-Team! Ready, fight! Ouch!
Ow, frick.
Body blow! The right that had to hurt! Body blow! The right and Jimmy goes down! Boxing
Easy enough.
Betty is the new champion!
Yeah, not the craziest game of Punch-Out I've ever played.
It's the super exclusive war action figure with extra... there are pieces missing. I don't see the weapons of mass destruction.
Who needs them?
How could I lose?
I'm no expert, Jimmy, but I bet being a loser helped.
You're right. I can't go on like this. Goodbye, cruel world.
Oh, nice going, Max. Now see what you done? Jimmy's gonna off himself.
Huh. I always thought guys appreciated a bracing, candid reality check.
Your suicide causation rate suggests otherwise.
You could just catch him.
Jump, I tell you.
Hang on a
Just
second,
catch
Jimmy.
him, damn it. Things will turn up. Think of your loved ones. He probably doesn't have any loved ones, let's be real. Try to land on somebody! Let me kill you!
After you jump, can I have your stuff?
Like what? I ain't got nothing.
Don't say that. Your pelt looks like it'd make a great pair of ear warmers.
Oh my god. Alright.
Wouldn't you rather die by my hand?
I guess it'd be faster and better to get taken out by a friend. You are my friend, right, Max?
I wonder what I could use to do the job. The
Sure.
luger? A 9-iron?
You're not even listening to me, are you?
Of course I am, Sam. Go on.
Oh! Ouch. Alright. Try to land on somebody.
Hey, when you jump, try to hit somebody annoying on the way down. Like one of those soda poppers. Which one's the incontinent one again?
I couldn't tell you.
Boy, you really are useless, aren't you?
Alright. Cecil says he actually has a wife and kids. Oh, okay. Well, think of your loved ones then.
You know your wife's gonna give you hell if you kill yourself.
Mary? She left me.
You're overreacting, Jimmy.
You think?
Sure. Your wife probably never really loved you in the first place.
Ow! Ouchies. Okay. Look on the bright side.
Look on the bright side.
No wife, no family, no job. What bright side?
Well, with all the brain damage you got from boxing, you'd make a great vacant-eyed janitor.
And nuts. My boxing career didn't even last long enough to give me a decent case of brain damage.
Okay.
It's always darkest before the dawn, Jimmy.
What the hell does that even mean? Give it up, Sam.
Oh, you're right. If somebody as dim as you can tell I'm just phoning it in, why bother?
Oh, damn.
Jimmy, this isn't like you.
What do you mean?
You're not the suicidal type. You don't have the guts. Or the follow-through.
Grown!
Damn it, you're right.
Turn that frown upside down.
That nonsense ain't helping.
Sorry, Jimmy. It's just that suicide is too horrible for me to even contemplate. Even though we'd all be happier if you were dead.
We're also on the internet, and we can't say the word suicide, because otherwise...
After you jump, can I...
Like what?
Don't say that. Your pelt looks like it'd make a great...
Okay. Think of your loved ones again?
You know, your wife's gonna give you hell if you...
Mary?
You're overreacting, Jimmy.
You think?
Sure. Your wife probably...
Don't unalive yourself, Jimmy. Yeah, exactly. Well, I got nothing.
Bye, Jimmy.
Don't you mean see you later?
Not after Tuesday when the street sweepers come.
Let's see. What could we possibly do? I mean, we got the world's simplest maze. I wonder if we could do something with that.
Care to try out a maze?
No way. I ain't falling for that.
Okay, never mind. Sadly, you can't really do anything to help Jimmy now. I'm assuming I probably can do something to help him, but, like, the way that you worded it, it sounded like, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do for him now. He is a lost cause. You will, but later. You're right. How about you fall on that rat? Anyways, let's jump into the DeSoto.
Where to, Sam?
I think we need to get back to the North Pole.
We're off to the North Pole.
'Cause I don't got much else to do out here. And I've got 2 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. So where's the final ones, then? I do have one idea about where one might be, and I'm going to head into Santa's workshop just to do the thing. Knock, knock. Are there still bullets? Alrighty. Still very curious about this toy bomber thing going on here. One is with the cops who are next to the diner, if I remember correctly. Interesting. I will keep that in mind. I'm going to follow up on a lead that I've got, though. Let's see. Obsessomatic stopwatch. Interesting. I kind of want to do something with that.
Obsessomatic stopwatch. Start kids' panic ulcers early with a constant reminder that they're always running late.
You can hear the precious moments of your life passing with every second.
Let's attach a gift tag.
Heck yeah, boy. I think I know exactly who I need to send it to.
Who's it for?
Bosco!
Bosco might like that.
Goodbye. While we're at it, let me take a moment to take a look at like the rest of the things. Let's see. Cougar in a box, foot bath and piranha aquarium. My head. Interesting. Grandma's happy pills. I wonder what... I mean, Grandma's happy pills. That's going to make anybody happy. But not in stores.
Never mind.
I don't have too many ideas. Let's skip that. I don't know. For now... Oh, I talked to somebody whose feet was hurting. Brain. It's not Honest Abe. He doesn't have any feet. Hold on a second. But can I send him my head to Honest Abe? Just be like, this is an insult. How could you possibly do that? Foot bath and piranha aquarium. Sure.
Foot bath and piranha aquarium. Too bad the piranha are sold separately. Let's attach a gift tag.
What unlucky person should we mail this to?
Oh, yeah, it was Stinky. Forgot about that.
Stinky might like that.
Ta-da! And just as a funny joke, I want to send my first Moai head.
First Moai head.
What can you do with that?
I don't know, but the box says it's guaranteed to last for thousands of years. Let's attach a gift
Thousands
tag.
of years.
Who's it for?
Let's add it. Let's send it to Lincoln.
Lincoln might like that.
And then let's try and think of a gift for Sybil. Cougar in a box? That seems like a terrible idea. Although Grandma's happy pills. I don't know. She's not necessarily a grandma.
Cougar in a box.
Sure.
That's a pretty small box for a cougar.
Yeah, it says some assembly required.
Maybe it's like a
Let's attach a
taxidermy
gift tag.
cougar. That seems like something that would be
What
up Sybil's.
unlucky person should we mail this to?
Oh, Sybil might like that.
Possibly. There we go. I have sent everybody a present. Now, whether it actually means anything, who knows? But we'll see. Howdy, boys.
Where to, Sam?
Let's head back to civilization.
There
or
we go.
what's left of it.
You'll definitely get a funny dialogue, if nothing else. Let's see what's going on. Oh, there's a bunch of posters sitting over here. I didn't look at any of these.
This was a lot more exciting than Manly Deeds, Womanly Words, the Maryland story.
Live free or die.
What's this about decorative decals?
Okay, decals. Coming soon. And it actually allows me to look at it. Pimple car. Alright. I guess that'll be important later.
Do you want to make more money, Max?
Sure, we all do.
Targeted ominous marketing. I like that. That Orwellian touch brightens up any neighborhood.
Wait. We only watched. We watched
That
163
Orwellian touch
crimes.
brightens up any neighborhood.
I'm sorry. You didn't actually solve any of the crimes? You were just like, whatever. We saw them happen. Anyway, let's go to Stinky's and see what happens. I just watched them.
That foot bath was heavenly. My feet haven't felt that good since that hot oil massage from Barack Obama.
It smells
What?
like you've got a new item on the menu, too.
Now I can find the strength to keep serving these poor, sweet, spoiled imbeciles.
Why?
This smelly old sock could come in handy.
Sure. The frick. Okay. All right, let's have a chat with these guys.
Hey, Sybil, did you get a gift in the mail?
No. Who needs mail when I've got my Abe?
Ah,
Oh.
how sickening.
So you're not even going to get anything.
See you, Sybil.
Okay, fine.
Hello, Mr. Lincoln. Did you get a gift in the mail?
I no longer bother with the mail ever since somebody blew my hands off.
Oh, tough break.
See you, AL.
That's valid. I'm not going to complain about that. The hippy-dippy nature of just not taking mail, whatever. The whole, what do I open them with? My freaking teeth? All right, fair enough. Okay, well, we know that at least one package had to have made it.
Howdy, Bosco.
Shh. I just got a package, and this one's ticking louder than all 5 of Larry King's pacemakers put together. It's gotta be my mama's
no.
bomb. I'm gonna blow it to kingdom come.
Now, while he's distracted, Max, grab the package and let's get...
Look, Sam!
But it's for
the
me.
Supersized famine figure with realistic binging and purging action. It's got over 1,700 points of articulation, 250 in the jowls alone.
You never were good at waiting to open presents, little buddy.
No.
Oh, wait, where's my package? Dear God, they took it. And they took Sam and Max, too. There ain't no place safe.
Oh, I wanted another scream. I so badly wanted another scream. Okay. Well, that's been done. Okay, cops who are next to the diner, you say? Are you certain about this? Because I don't see anybody at, near the diner. Whee! Yahoo! Oh, open the garage. Okay, hold on a second. Oh!
A clandestine meeting of the Computer Obsolescence Prevention Society?
The cops are obsolete no longer. Welcome to the grand opening of Pimp Le Car.
We offer
I see, this place is open.
to a very exclusive clientele.
How exclusive?
No one!
No one. Great.
What was here before you opened this body shop?
A string of unsuccessful body shops.
The lease was terminated!
What makes you think you will have better luck?
A recent influx of road debris will result in a projected 64% increase in revenue.
Road debris? From the Maintron?
My hero!
No! A shipping mishap from the North Pole has resulted in a glut of unwanted Torture Me Elmer dolls.
Destroy them all!
Also, I love what it was like. Like, what was it like to voice Kurt? That's what I want to know, because that sounds like such a fun voice to just do.
What have you got against Torture Me Elmer?
Show off!
My associates were once the most popular toys available, but no more.
Beating up a doll cannot compare with the wonder and excitement of arithmetic and grammar.
Uh-oh, Max. I think the cops may have been educational toys.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like them.
Kurt is an actual text-to-speech voice. Is it? It sounds a heck like... It sounds like a voice actor that's trying to mimic a text-to-speech voice. I don't know.
Torture Me Elmer is the hottest toy this season.
Elmer appeals to the lowest common denominator.
So do you know anything about cars?
If we didn't, why would we open a car shop?
Because you're lonely, forgotten machines who do anything to feel useful?
Processing. Oh dear. Input appears valid.
I just had a breakthrough.
This is all about my dad!
Damn, that one hit a little bit too close to home. We want a hybrid.
Could you guys turn the DeSoto into a hybrid?
Damn hippies!
We are not. I just wanted to be able to use the carpool lane.
Since when do you stay in the lanes anyway, Sam?
Touche. Fairly sure Bob and BB are actual VAs while Kurt is a TTS. Interesting. Okay.
We'd like to pimp our car.
Please make a selection from the following menu. If you'd like the exclusive Death Horseman hood ornament, press 1 now.
And what else?
That is all we have. There was an ordering malfunction.
Totally not my fault!
Actually, we also offer a wide range of completely worthless decorative decals.
Okay. I want to hear a little bit about the decals.
What's this about decorative decals?
We can outfit your ride with a wide assortment of decorative embellishments created by our in-house auto detailing artist.
How does he do that?
His mother was a label maker.
Simply hit the streets.
And his father was ChatGPT. And
interesting, we will reward you with a decal to commemorate the joyous destruction.
Now that's my kind of game.
What should we be obliterating?
That is for you to determine.
We'd like some of those decorative decals.
Simply destroy rare objects on the road, and if we deem them worthy, we shall award you a commemorative decal, free of charge.
Heck yeah. Anyway, we want that horseman.
We'll take that Death Horseman hood ornament.
Excellent. First, however, you must complete the Pimplica driving challenge.
Okay, well, we heard about that.
Where is the fun in that?
We've pooled together our years of experience in designing the most advanced computer games to bring you the ultimate augmented reality driving experience.
Augmented reality?
Yes. While you weren't looking, we placed a pair of our patented augmented reality goggles in your vehicle.
You did?
Through the miracle of augmented reality, your driving experience will be 5 to 10 times more satisfying than ever before.
Would you like to try the driving challenge now?
It looks like it's being foisted on me. I don't think I have much of a choice.
And how? Eat my dust.
Initiating augmented reality driving sequence.
All right, I'm assuming this is a little bit more of a similar
Hello, and
game.
welcome to the Pimplica driving challenge.
I'm really excited.
Your mission is to hit the display number of Torture Me Elmer dolls.
Make them pay!
Oh, hell yeah.
And you must do it in the allotted time.
Just go.
Give me the
already.
controls!
Ready? Go!
Stop the beat! What did you do to my leg? I'm an American citizen.
I see. Oh, this is fun. Kill Elmo!
Please, kill me.
Can't do.
Look into your heart. I know my rights.
Congratulations, you are a winner.
No, 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 no! Keep it going! Keep it moving! I want more!
Excellent. Please accept this exclusive hood ornament with our compliments.
You're totally adequate!
Look,
Better
Max,
than that.
it's the sudden unexpected death figurine with super reaping action.
Now, wherever we drive, pedestrians will feel the icy chill of death.
More so than usual.
Alrighty, well, we've gotten ourselves the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I think, hold on. Famine, pestilence, war, and a stinky sock. Hold the phone. We gotta take this off. There, thank you.
It's icy cold.
I was just like, where I go? Also, Cecil says, hold on, the cops are actually a one single VA, and that VA is the composer. Hey, there we go.
Where to, Sam?
It sounded way too much like an actual person, like, especially, keep in mind, this was something that was made in, 2008? And I feel like, I mean, you know, they could have redone the voice acting and whatnot, but, like, you know, they made this back in the day when the VA was not, like, super high and advanced and whatnot, and it just sounds a little bit too clear of a voice to be, like, a synthesized voice module, you know what I mean? Oh, let's run over we can just run over some toys. Now, we're going off to the North Pole. They did redo Bosco's voice acting. They recast him with a different actor, and he re-recorded all of Bosco's dialogue. Anyway, so, I'm wondering if there's anything I need to do with the soda poppers.
Why don't you go inside?
We're waiting for the shootout to end.
I can respect that.
How?
Ah, dang it.
See you later, guys.
All right. Let me look at the instructions real quick.
To exorcise the demon, it says we'll need to collect the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse action figures, place the horsemen around a magnetic pole, then draw the demon out using the friendly demon song.
Sounds like we got it. All right. Not entirely sure why, since Bosco's original VA also voices Jimmy and still does it in the remasters. Weird. Maybe it was just an accuracy thing. Or, you know, maybe there was just a specific want to have a, like, different type of voice actor in place. I don't know. And immediately Max is just like, ooh, Christmas tree. All right, let's do this.
Can we start the exorcism now?
Nope. We still need 3 more horsemen.
Let's hurry! I've got a sudden, inexplicable craving for pea soup.
Okay, Horseman of Death.
I hope this demon appreciates all the work we're going through.
I just hope he doesn't rip our lungs out and eat them in front of us.
That's kind of what I meant.
All right. No.
No way.
I can't wait till we finally exorcise this bastard and put the video up on YouTube.
You'll have to. We still need 1 more horseman.
See, that's still relevant. YouTube's a thing.
That's the last one. Now we just have to sing the incantation.
Do we
All right.
have to?
If
I
we
had
wanna
to take a
save Santa
guess-
the season of giving and possibly the entire Earth as we know it, yes.
It still hardly seems worth it.
All right, if I had to take a guess, we're probably basing this off of some of the clues that we have sitting around here, you know, like the computer over here and whatnot. So, let's try and run the record player.
Santa's record player.
And also, a stinky sock. What the heck? I don't know. We'll see if that's relevant somehow.
Was a fearsome demon who had a very scary form.
Like a light bulb, like an IRS 1040. Like gelatinous goo.
Like gelatinous goo.
He was the most unholy creature that was ever born.
In Lower Manitoba.
In Lower Manitoba.
Even the other demons were scared to let him join their games.
Like Minesweeper.
Like Minesweeper.
And if you want to meet him, you just have to shout his name, his name, his name, his name, his name.
Hey, shambling corporate presence.
That's it?
It worked.
The power of Christmas compels you.
Any second now, Santa's gonna walk out that door demon-free and shower us with gifts like an absentee dad with a guilty conscience.
Did it work?
Wait.
But he...
Oh, no.
But I thought...
But I thought...
Huh?
What? No.
I quit! I'm gonna be a dentist!
Ah, crud. Ah, crud.
Feliz Navidad, baby.
Yes!
What? Nothing? Didn't you guys read the back of the instructions?
There's a back?
Oh dear, Santa is about to be completely demolished.
Very important. Make sure you have the spirits of Christmas to contain the beast, or you're screwed.
Sam and Max, it's up to you to save Christmas!
Yep, we're screwed.
Yikes! All right, well, let's go into Santa's room and see if we can find anything that might help. All right, well, there happens to be this Santa safe here. I want to see what this is. Booze? Spirits? Oh, it is spirits. Okay.
Who dares to disturb our... Oh, it's you.
You know us?
We know all those who have ever ruined Christmas, especially the repeat offenders.
Who are you guys?
Dig the spirit of Christmas past, brothers.
I am the spirit of Christmas present.
And that cat's the spirit of Christmas yet to come.
He's shy.
He's a
What's
robot.
your 20, good buddies?
We could use some help saving Christmas.
We're not bad people. We've just had bad luck with major holidays. And automobiles. And federal statutes.
It is your own selfish actions that have brought this to pass.
Selfish? We're freelance police.
We save the world. Sometimes on purpose.
You got no clue the bad karma you've built up, man.
You will need the combined help of all three of us to defeat the demon.
Will
We
you
will
help?
show you 3 Christmases you've ruined. Set them right, and we will consent to help you.
Where are you going?
I have to get some air. That safe reeks of weed and dilithium crystals.
Awesome.
Hey, Sam, what time
Happy
is it?
420,
Let's see.
everybody.
The little hand is on the freckle, and the corncob pipe is on the right eyeball.
Already? Where does the time go?
Gosh darn it. Let's look at the bookshelf.
Performance reviews for young children.
Very well. Is there anything else around here aside from that? Here, let me see. Stocking stuffer.
It's a record of what people got in their stockings. Jenny A. Nice kid, sock full of toys. Dan F. Means well, sock full of candy. Stephen G. Liar, sock full of coal.
Wow, Santa must really hate liars.
Yeah, a messy public divorce will do that to you, I guess.
Does that have something to do with developers? God, I hope so. I hope those are developer names. Because that would make that so much better. Okay. Let's exit to the back. Why not? Looking on photos on IMDb, Joey Kamen is white, so maybe that's why Bosco was recast. The new actor, Ogie Banks, is actually black like the character. Yeah, no, that's valid. I could see that being a potential problem, so good on them for thinking ahead on that one.
So we've got to jump in this portal and save another Christmas, huh?
I've seen characters in Japanese RPGs that say more than this guy.
That's mean. Makes sense if that's the case. All right, portal to the
This
future.
leads to some dystopian future Christmas.
You say that about everything.
But this time I'm right.
All right, well, hopefully I'm doing this in the right order. Oh, frig.
Wow, the future is hot.
And so am I, Sam. Seriously, check future me out. Smoking!
Well, Max, unless we learn how to fly, we're destined to spend the remainder of our days on a tiny outcropping surrounded by impossibly hot lava, ash, and soot.
I don't mind, Sam, as long as I'm with my best friend.
Oh, that's sweet, little pal.
Hey, give me one of those pork rinds you were carrying.
Sorry, buddy. I already ate them all.
We're gonna die! Somebody help! Spirit, why would you show us this if we were powerless to change our snackless fate? Surely we can alter these shadows before us. Perhaps with a larger, economy-sized bag of pork rinds. Or chips.
Or you know, Max, we could find a way to get our future selves out of this place.
No, I like
I
pork
guess
rinds.
that'd work.
Okay. I'm guessing that I need to, like, you know, bring something along into this hellscape. Well, what do we got at the moment? Spirit bottle, the world's simplest maze, stinky sock, maybe. Maybe something to do with stinky sock. I don't think that's gonna help us get them out of this predicament. I'm gonna move to the other cases and see if maybe there's something I can do there. The spirit bottle is a bottle of alcohol. I just got that. I got that right away, where I'm just like, wait, booze? Oh, spirits. Understood.
Hey, nice portal.
Thank you. Now ready yourselves. To save the Christmas of the present, you must go back to the present.
The present?
So
I'm
you
so
mean
sick of
right
that
now?
place. Do we have to?
Yes.
It's like we never leave.
Okay.
Prepare yourselves for a journey beyond imagination as we enter the present.
I think it's going to be the exact same thing.
Sam and Max, witness how your reckless carelessness hurts
Hey,
those
wait
who-
a second. This isn't the present.
You took us to the past. Past us are standing right there.
I know that. Just give it a minute to catch up.
It's the limited edition Pestilence maquette with super detailed open sores. Aw, see how he slumps in his saddle?
Does he have any cool action features?
Cut it out, Max. You don't know what that'll do.
What's the worst a toy could do? Choke a toddler, blind a toddler? Eviscerate?
Well, it looks like nothing happened anyway. Let's go. Oh, no.
The roach infestation.
Seriously, we had a totally boss bug summoning toy, and we wasted it on a stupid exorcism.
Tin Hut! Nap 2, Sergeant! What? How did you stink bugs find me?
This place is great! Baby brother too good to share with his family?
Too good to break radio silence and call his mother anyway.
Been on important missions, ma'am.
Been hanging out with those filthy dung beetles, more likely.
They don't even speak our language!
As long as my family's together again, I'm never leaving.
Mayday! Mayday! Request immediate evac! Immediate evac!
So what? We have to rekindle the bug's love for his family, teach him what they really mean to him?
Oh my, no. Have you seen them? They're awful. You have to get rid of them.
Oh boy, I'll go get my stomping boots.
Non-violently.
Damn.
I think I know what might work here. Or at least, you know, I had an inkling of the idea a little bit earlier. And we happen to be very nearby the location of where that might be. Bleached snow.
Ah, I love the smell of snowballs in the morning.
All right, let's see if I can go to the present.
Let us return to the present.
Woo! That little bleached comment, I was just like, this is going to come back to haunt me, isn't it? Anyway. Bleached snowball. Bug family.
Cleaning crews on all sides!
Father, it is you!
The butterflies are pinned down! Move out, maggots!
Sir, yes, sir!
Company, march!
What in tarnation?
Did they have tiny little
My family,
menus?
They've retreated! It's a miracle! A miracle!
Well done. Now, let us return to the
To
present.
the present! Yay, that was easy. Mostly because I was paying attention. Hurrah!
I must admit your repentance was acceptable. I suppose I can help you after all.
Forget that! You gotta send me back! I wasn't done haunting people yet!
Oh, Max, you and Sam will be dead soon enough. I'll wait in this bottle until you're prepared to release all three of us to smite the demon.
We're really feeling the Christmas spirit now, eh, Max?
You bet! I'm excited, disappointed, over-socialized, and more than a little gassy.
Yeah, that's Christmas. Okay, now we need to go to the past to see what the heck this is about.
You cats ready to take a freaky trip to the past?
Is this going to reference a Sam and Max game that I've not played?
Body all over Mary Curie.
And see if you'll glow in the dark?
That'd be neat, too.
Wild, man. We ain't going back that far, though. Jump in.
How far back?
Okay.
Oh, what the heck?
I'll tell you where the sandwich is. Just leave my mama alone.
Of course, Leonard. We would never do anything to dishonor your dead mother.
I never even took the sandwich out of the casino. I hid it in the prize slot of the one-armed bandit, and then took the one arm so no one could win it.
Which brings us to the next question. Where's the arm?
Here we are in your office in the not-too-distant past.
I remember this. This is when we had to retrieve the Toy Mafia's meatball sandwich that Leonard tried to fence to Jimmy.
Do we get to beat up Leonard some more?
No way, Max. These cats can't sense your presence in any way. Dig? You are here to right a terrible wrong you once committed.
We have to stop ourselves from doing Yo Mama jokes?
Just watch.
See you around, sucker.
Wait, aren't you gonna untie me? Hello? Guys? Jimmy? Anybody?
Well, Jimmy, where's this big score that's gonna change everything? Where's all the money that's gonna save our dear tiny Timmy? Yes, Daddy. Where the is it? Oh, it's hopeless. The doctors say his Tourette's syndrome will kill him if they don't operate soon. Don't cry, Mommy. I'll get the with the up angels. It's all a bust, Mary. Every
Fuck,
time I try
shit,
to make an honest
piss.
living, Sam and Max smack me down. Oh, Jimmy, we were all counting on you. I know, Mary, I know. If only I'd have stuck to boxing, I could have been somebody. Instead of being a rat, which is what I am. So get your lucky boxing glove and go fight. I don't have it no more. Sam and Max took it. Again with Sam and Max. If you'd spend more time boxing and less time sitting around watching TV, you'd be champ. Face it, Jimmy, you're a washout. Please don't fight Mommy and Daddy. Daddy's my hero, and he'll make everything right again. You'll see, you fucking hoes. You'll see,
You fucking.
Oh, you oh, you'll see. Oh,
God.
my God. I'll go call the doctor to ease his suffering. Just get that glove, Jimmy. Our baby doesn't
Tiny
have much
Timmy
time
with
to
terminal
live.
Tourette's.
And
Oh,
so, Sam
holy
and
frig.
Max, you see what you gotta do.
Beat up Leonard some more?
Yes. Okay, so it appears that we've got to up his spirits and bring him back from the brink of depression, basically.
Buck up, Jimmy. We'll get you that boxing glove. Oh, yeah, he can't hear us.
We need to get him that boxing glove. Okay, and we need to bring it to him like... I'm going to drop Stinky Sock on him.
Nah.
No. Well, that makes me sad. I need to go and get that boxing glove? Interesting. Let me see. Maybe I gotta... Huh. Do I have the item necessary to do this at this point? I wonder.
Where to, Sam?
Back to the office.
Let's head back to civilization, or what's left of it.
Good thinking. We can always freeze to death out here later.
It would have been super funny if it referenced Hit the Road or something. I was just like, there's a lot of Sam and Max stuff. Have they ever had a Christmas episode? I think that would have been so rad. to like go all the way back, like way, way back. Is there any way that I might be able to like shimmy my way across here and grab the glove?
I'm gonna do it. I'll jump, I tell you.
Hang on a second, Jimmy. Look on the bright side.
No wife?
Well, with all the brain damage you got from boxing.
And nut.
Okay.
After you jump, can I have...
Like what? I ain't got nothing.
Don't say that. Your pelt looks like it'd make a great pair of...
No, you do have something. You have that glove. I want that glove. This is going to cause a horrible time paradox, but I want the glove so that I can hand it to your past self so that you don't end up falling and dying. Oh, interesting. I have to use the small maze. Okay.
I can't reach Jimmy from here. We'll have to talk to him from downstairs.
Yep. Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. I find it funny that the right that we're like the wrong that we're trying to right now has absolutely nothing to do with like with Leonard, you know, guy that we got tied up in our in our closet. Nothing to do with that.
We're off to the North Pole.
All right, well, let's go to the portal to the past.
Look alive, Cheech. We want to go back.
Lead on.
Haha, Cheech. All right. So, interesting. You got to give him a maze?
Jimmy, stop sitting around and...
Most rats would love a maze for Christmas, but this rat only wants his boxing glove.
Maybe... Timmy Two Teeth.
Rats do love mazes, but giving a dying kid a cunningly disguised trap seems cruel, even for us.
What about the rat hole?
Merry Christmas, Mrs. Two Teeth. We got you the one gift every rat loves. An impossible maze.
Come and get it!
Oh, shoot.
So Jimmy's had a wife and kid in there with him all this time.
Wait, now she can't fucking leave? Hold on a second. This isn't... Huh? This is... Wait.
So what do we have to do?
Can't you rock the signal? The ailing child. Ah! No. You gotta get him back in the...
Hold on a second. She can't leave now. Well, what happens if I go, like, forward in time? I've left that maze just sitting there.
Where to, Sam?
So she's probably still there.
Let's head back to Civil...
This timey-wimey stuff is a real trip. Here. It's either she's still there and I can like manage to get her back out, or I needed to get her from possibly from the past. Here, we'll see. Oh no, the maze isn't here.
We never should have let that deadbeat Jimmy Two Teeth sublet.
Okay, all right. I think what I was supposed to do was I was supposed to usher, like, the wife out into the maze, get stuck, and then take the maze. Yeah, I think you get it from her in the past. Yeah, all right. Bad news, worst news.
Where to, Sam?
Hello, current news circuit.
We're off to the North Pole.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Okay, let's see if I can talk with them, maybe.
Jimmy. Jimmy,
stop sitting around.
So Jimmy's had a wife and kid in there with him all this time. I hope Mrs. Two Teeth appreciates the finest in elven craftsmanship.
All right. How do I manage to, like, coax her out of there? Sneaky sock, maybe?
That wouldn't do me. Nuh-uh.
How about Jimmy? You want a sock? A smelly sock of some kind? Maybe a gun.
If I killed Mrs. Two Teeth, I think it'd push Jimmy over the edge.
Uh-oh. I love how, like, that's an option. Let me see.
I hope Mrs. Two...
Jimmy, you better not be watching TV out there.
Better not be watching TV out there. Here, I'll turn on the TV.
Jimmy, if you don't turn off that TV, I'm going to... Hey, where am I? It's hopeless. There's no way out. Don't say that, Mary. We can work it out. Mary? She left
Oh no.
me. Now I'll never see her again. That... I know, son. I know.
Dead bitch! Okay. Well, this is interesting. I guess, like, it's not too big of a time jump, so, like, you know...
Where to,
It's not like we're taking, like, you know, an extremely young individual and meeting an entirely, like, super old individual. Also, I see Santa up there. Okay, let's head back to the
Let's
office.
head back to civilization, or what's left of it.
Good thinking. We can always freeze to death out here later.
It was all a misunderstanding. Also, aren't we the ones that are basically causing him all this turmoil of never seeing his wife again? I mean, for God's sakes, man. All right. Mary Two Teeth.
Jimmy? Jimmy, what are you doing? Mary? Mary, is that you? Mary! Don't go anywhere. I'll be right down. No, Jimmy, don't do it. Oh, I thought you were gonna jump. What? Don't talk crazy. I'd never do that, especially not with my best girl here.
Gee, Sam, I think I got something in my eye.
Don't pick at it, Max. It's too hard to get back in the socket.
Jimmy, I don't know how I got here, but I'm sorry for all the things I said. Don't worry, baby. Now that you're back in my life, nothing can stop me now. I'm unbeatable.
Thanks for the glove, Jimmy.
I'm feeling full of the Christmas
What the
spirit
fuck?
already.
And now we got the boxing glove, and now we're gonna head back in time, and we're gonna hand him the boxing glove.
Sam?
We're off to the North
This
Pole.
is such bullshit. It's the goofiest thing. Don't you love stable time loops? Get used to it. This is basically practice for episode 4. Gotcha. All right. Here. Got your boxing glove.
Happy holidays, Jimmy.
Hey, who threw that? What? Could it be true? Timmy, look! It's your pa's lucky boxing glove.
Where the did that come from, Daddy?
I don't know, son. All I know is I finally got a second chance. It's a Christmas
It's a
I ain't
fuck.
never letting this thing out of my sight again. Now, come on, son. Your dad's gonna go punch out some bums and get you that operation.
God us, everyone.
God
Way to go,
fucked us,
dudes.
everyone.
You saved Christmas past. So let's groove on back to the present.
Did we?
10-4, good buddy.
Did we really?
Sam and Max, Max. You made up for your past and helped Jimmy find his way. Now, for your reward.
Non-sequential serial numbers, please.
I'm just gonna chill in this bottle until you're ready to unleash all three of us cats on that fascist demon.
Solid.
Nope.
Alrighty. Now we need to figure out what the heck we're supposed to do with the future selves.
Ready to hit the future again, Max?
Go ahead without me. I'll catch up.
Just get in here. We still haven't escaped yet? I'm disappointed.
It's people like us that give people like us a bad name.
Okay, well, what do we have? Gift tags. I mean, you know, we still have, like... Gift tags, I don't know. Have Stinky sock, I don't know.
No, all he'll do is try to eat it.
I mean, maybe that'll fill up his stomach.
That's not going to help.
Well, damn it. Anything else going on out here that I should know about? No, it just kind of looks like a well-entrenched hellscape of everything. All right. My current max in time, do you have any idea?
What are we doing here?
You mean now us or future us?
Either one.
Well, future us are trying to keep from wetting themselves at the prospect of imminent death in the fiery pit of lava. Now us are just enjoying the view. See how the magma's glare gives my fur a vibrant sheen?
What if this is the way it ends for us, Max?
No way, Sam! I'm either dying in a gunfight or while watching TV. In a perfect world, I'd die in a gunfight while watching TV.
Spoken like a true American, little buddy. I was hoping in the future we'd have jetpacks.
Maybe future me has one and we just can't see it.
Where would he keep it?
None of your damn business.
Why did you say that?
I don't know, Sam.
Think we should haunt ourselves, Max?
Only if I get to haunt future you and you haunt future me. Otherwise, it'd just be gross.
Thanks for this tender moment, Max.
Sam, I'm glad you're here with me at the end of all things.
Well, let's try and mess around with future Sam and Max. I don't know.
Hey, future me. Would it hurt you to hit the treadmill once in a while? Did you say something, Max?
You mean after we're gonna die, it burns, it burns?
I'd better start dieting now if I want to be in shape for my inevitable death. I'd better start...
Okay, what about future Max?
You'll crack me up at some later time, little future buddy.
Don't I crack you up now, Sam?
Sorry, pal. His material just seems fresher somehow.
Hey there, sexy! I'll be back to pick you up later. Hey there!
Okay, alright, nothing. I don't know. Is this their fate? Let's talk to the Christmas future guy and see if he says anything.
Why did you
Probably
bring us
not.
here, Spirit? What do we do?
Who wins the SEC playoffs? I've got money riding on it.
Yes, our future selves are trapped to die on a tiny outcropping of ash surrounded by roiling magma. But what is it we're here to fix?
Well, maybe this is our true fate. Come, let us jump into the lava pit. I don't know. It's a good question. What are we doing here? Why are we doing here? The only thing I can think of is, like, there is maybe something with Santa's workshop. Perhaps you can give your future selves some kind of escape vehicle. Oh! Wait a minute, Santa's sleigh is here. You're right.
How we doing on fuel? It's running low on coal.
So we need a crap load of coal. The snowman has got coal for a face.
He's really let himself go.
Maybe fill Stinky Sock with coal.
Nothing doing.
That's what I'm thinking. No. How would one get coal? I mean, we're in the North Pole. You would think that we would be able to easily get access to coal. Toy bomber, cannon. Check Santa's office again? Oh, something to do with Santa's office that I wasn't paying attention to. Let's see. There's a photo here.
It's either a trip to the zoo or Santa's gotten remarried.
Either way, I can't tell what he sees in her.
Yeah, I think you'd need a wider lens.
What's on the bookshelf?
Naughty boys and girls.
Hey, Sam, what time is it now?
The clock's hands haven't moved since the last time you asked.
That's helpful. Finally, a clock that isn't always changing its mind about what time it is.
What about, like, is there anything inside Santa's safe still? Max, get out of the way.
The safe's empty now.
Alright, fair enough. Stocking stuffer. Oh, hold the shit load up. This is a stocking.
Let's see what Stinky's getting from Santa this year. It's full of coal.
That's what you get for lying all the time.
What do you think you get for reckless disregard for public safety?
In my case, I got to be president.
Hold up now. I think we got something. Run, you tub of lard! You need to save your sorry asses. All right, here we go. Come on. All right, stocking full of coal. Fill up the thing. Don't call Sam fat. Hey, if he's allowed to call himself
One
fat.
Santa's sleigh fueled and ready for takeoff.
He's pleasantly plump.
Now we can finally bomb Auckland.
I was thinking we could use it to save our future selves.
Right, in a preemptive strike against the vengeful Kiwis.
Get in the sleigh, buckethead.
Well, this is about to be cool.
By the ruby red goiters of Rube Goldberg. Look, Max, it's Santa's sleigh.
What an unexpected stroke of luck.
Or is it, Max? Remember that time long ago when we jacked Santa's sleigh in an effort to save Christmas and drove it recklessly into a hellish vision of the future very much like the one we're standing in now?
I stopped paying attention halfway through that sentence.
I wonder if our ghosts are here guiding us right now.
Hey, past me! Check this out! Shake that thing!
Classy as always, little pal. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, so there's just no sleigh
I'm
for
gonna
the
miss
next.
that sexy beast and his fat tub of lard sidekick.
Hey, you could stand to lose a few yourself, smart guy.
Get the hell out of here. So yeah, there's just no Santa sleigh for the next how many Christmases?
Well, we saved Christmas for our future selves.
Is that all?
I guess that means he'll help us take care of our demon problem.
What's he gonna do? Give him the silent treatment? No! Stop! Please!
Never underestimate the power of passive aggression, Max.
You only sent it 4 episodes into the future. Oh! Well then. I guess now it's time to finally save Christmas. Here, let's go. Spirit bottle, go!
I'll get the car started in case this doesn't work.
Hear us, aimless spirit! Tune out those bad vibes of destruction and get with the spirit of peace, man. Reject
Nod.
violence and anger and embrace the love and brotherhood of the season!
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker!
Bummer. Well, we tried. Get him.
Santa, you can come down.
ew!
now,
He's a
man.
freaking like.
That's about it for us.
He's a fruit
Happy
salad
New
kind
Year,
of thing.
everybody.
A Jello mold. Christ,
Well, I
that
hope
is
you
evil.
boys have learned your lesson.
It was a series of honest mistakes, Santa.
Keep us on the nice list, and nobody has to see this videotape of you wetting yourself and screaming like a campfire girl.
You rapscallions, run along to bed, both of you.
Ready for visions of sugar plums to dance in your head, little buddy?
It'd be better than the night terrors.
Are we just not going to talk about Santa and guns?
Sinful.
Santa, no!
Uh-oh.
Don't eat the Jello!
Oh,
He ate that
I
quick.
don't feel so good.
Oh dear. New boss fight. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so now we're stuck inside Santa's workshop. Then why was he shooting in the first
You gotta
place?
take out evil Santa again?
Okay, well, I happened to set up the trampoline exactly where I think it needs to be. Christmas present.
Not now.
Let's see what I need to do with that. I don't think
Not
I need to
now.
use the spirit bottle anymore. Let's see. Let's try and shoot it. Dang it. So do I only have like one shot at nailing this right? Here, let's try and one present. Maybe I'm supposed to like give it a gift tag.
Not now.
Okay, no, apparently not. Give me a present. Okay, no shust. No spirit bottle either. Do I need to grab it
now.
then? No?
We better
Trampoline?
wait to jump on that until after the shooting stopped.
All right. There's something that I want to shoot. Okie dokie. Let's try and shoot. Okay, that doesn't work. I could try and shoot Santa.
It's no use, Sam. Hey, you slimy coward! Stop hiding behind that crate!
Aren't we doing the same thing, Max?
Shh!
Maybe the flounder. No. Cannon! Oh, interesting. All right. Let's see if this works. Oh! All right. Hit the switch. Look at this Rube Goldberg level bullshit.
Now what?
Poke holes in the box and keep him, please!
Our very own pet Santa.
Great news, Sam and Max! The demon didn't get us!
Oh.
Why won't you guys just die?
Now it's time we sent this demon back where he belongs!
Under an unsuspecting child's bed?
No, Brazil.
Look at the mailing label.
No, Lower
Somebody
Manitoba.
messed up. It wasn't supposed to go to Santa. It was supposed to go to Satan.
Oh, Satan just exists. Okay.
Everybody, it's almost dawn. What are you standing around for? We've all got to pull together and save Christmas for the kids of the world.
I can do the rapping!
I can do the labels.
I can do the urinating.
But who could possibly deliver all the toys in time?
Ah, it's a nice DeSoto Christmas.
Godspeed, Sam and Max!
Merry Christmas!
Good luck.
Drink plenty of liquids!
Merry Christmas!
Say, Max, you think we should have waited for them to load the presents before we drove off?
What's the rush, Sam? It's the middle of November!
Huh, so Christmas will come back to haunt us later. Oh, that was fun. Ice Station Santa.
Fearsome demon had a very scary form. He was
You would even see it glow. Yay! Oh god, that was super fun. And also, we got an entire chapter done over the course of one stream. That is nice. Very oh. Yippee! Thank you very much for the confetti, Zsil. Oh, jeez, we're gonna meet Satan later. Oh, great. Lovely. Oh, God. Well, it's nice and refreshing to be back playing another round of Sam & Max. This was an incredibly fun chapter. Definitely looking forward to the next one, whatever it may be. Let's see if we get any kind of, like, you know, coming up on the next installment of Sam & Max. And here is the voice cast and all of that jazz. Very nice. Welcome to the cast, and also welcome back, you glorious bastards. I think you can get through one episode per stream. Yeah, very likely. Next episode is my least favorite. It gets very frustrating. Great! We're doing that next week. I'm looking forward to that. Telltale special thanks. Again, I'm very happy that they keep the special thanks from, like, the previous people. Skunk Ape Pets, very nice. And Telltale Pet. They keep the original credits. I think that's incredibly nice and very important. Dum bum bum. Okay, no coming up on the next installment or anything like that. No, I forget. I probably said something about this on one of the previous Sam & Max episodes, but I'm going to say it again just because. I remember when the Master Chief Collection came out for Halo, and I remember how kind of annoyed I was at the fact that the credit sequences for all of the Halo games were just kind of just wiped clean. And so whenever you played the campaign in whatever, whether it be Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., it just immediately boots you back to the main menu of the Master Chief Collection after you finish the final chapter. I'm not a big fan of that because there was a credit sequence that honored a lot of people that did a hell of a lot of work for the sake of the, for the sake of the game. And, like, even if you have to rework it or something like that, like, maybe, like, you have to add a little bit of a byline at the bottom, just being like credits for the original trilogy, or, like, the original Halo 2 credits, and then add a secondary credits afterwards. Even if you have to add, like, a skip button, because a lot of people look at credit sequences and go like, oh, ew, I don't want to deal with that. I think it's really important to have, I don't know. I am all about the idea of giving people proper credit for whatever the heck it is that they make, and it just seems kind of goofy. I'm sure the credits exist in some capacity, but it almost feels like a retraction to take it off of, like, the original ending. You might as well just have it on the original ending, you know what I mean? It helps in this particular situation. The people making the remaster are most of the same devs as the original. They just formed a new studio in order to make the remaster since Telltale went belly up. Yep. Well, that's the good news in this situation. These people cared. They were like, oh, hey, yeah, we should probably make sure that we credit all of the original people that made the thing. I don't know. Like, and that's why I respect the ever-loving hell out of what Skunk Ape did here. Alrighty. Well, that will do it for this particular stream. Thank you, ARM, for blocking my face. I'm heading over to the stream end section. There we go. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it very much. My stream schedule is Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And again, next week, we're going to be diving into whatever the next chapter is. I'll go ahead and leave that a little bit of a surprise. I have not... Look, I haven't seen the next chapter, so yeah, I'll keep myself, like, nice and 100% blind for the next one. And then other games that I currently have lined up. I am currently playing through Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, which I am doing on Wednesdays, and I'm enjoying myself pretty well with that. It's like playing a Donkey Kong Country game, except without Donkey Kong in it. Like, that makes me happy. I'm also playing through Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and that is happening on Saturdays. And that's another game that is, incredibly fun. Like, I am finally getting an opportunity to play it after not playing it around the GameCube era, which, you know, I had every opportunity to do that back in the GameCube era. In fact, I kind of regret not having an original copy of the game. You know what I mean? It kind of makes me sad. I'm just like, oh, man, I could have had something that was, like, you know, really valuable on, like, the secondhand market. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't looked it up. Like, the secondhand market for Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, I wonder if that's gone down since the remaster came out. Because, you know, the only way you could have experienced it before is to get the physical GameCube copy. Or, you know, sail the seven seas and whatnot. Cough, cough. Brr. It was a game I rented a whole bunch. Oh, I didn't even rent it. I don't know what it was. I just, like, the Paper Mario series just did not hit my attention's receptors much at all. But hey, now I'm righting a wrong, and I am properly playing it now. So that's what's important. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take off. Thank you again for coming out. See you next time. Good night, everybody. Good night. Goodbye.